Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
I need work.
Good night, folks.
Nailed it.
You are listening to your favorite podcast, Shatteredcast Uncut, with your host, Bobby Skullface.
That's a solid unit, Mac.
Oscar and Jake.
I call it a rock Fred.
Robert D.
So happy to be here.
The engineer, T2RX6.
The fit and finish.
Everyone's favorite internet troll, Greg for Mercy.
Only troll for good.
Meth Deluxe Baldwin.
Hell Hasbro.
And the most popular tattoo transformer band ever, Does Aftercon.
Hey, ladies.
No, it's just awful.
Who's running that company?
I don't scale like that.
Upload complete, fuckers. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
We now return to Shatteredcast Uncut.
Greetings from across the flat earth and welcome to Shatteredcast Uncut, episode 157. I'm your tinfoil hat wearing host Zefticon, and joining me tonight, he shines down bright from the firmament, our very own star, Greg for Mercy.
Guys, I'm at 15,000 feet. I don't see a curve. Oh, you guys know I hit 3. No, climbing up the dome with some suction cups.
The dome.
Alrighty, next up, he's been blessed with the waters above as they are below. It's Robert D.
How did you know I pissed my pants? Hi, everybody.
Hey, man.
I'm a little under the weather today, so I will be coughing. I'll try to mute it.
Me too.
You'll be muted anyway. It's fine.
Hey, Lenny.
Yo.
Show the folks listening at home how you do an introduction from the flat earth.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working. We'll get there. Next up, also with us tonight, he's my little Hasbro buddy on this grand disc of life. It's Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
Oh, damn it. Hey, everybody. Just living this life, this flat world life. Just loving it. Living it. All right.
Okay, he's our newest convert to the Church of the Flat Earth, the Enlightened, the Divine, Bobby Skullface.
What's up, everybody? Hope you guys aren't still believing in that terrible lie of globe.
Globe cards.
Bobby, don't mind if the top is flat as long as the bottom is bumpy.
You know what I mean?
Bobby, are you a water, earth, atmosphere, dome, firmament, water, heaven guy? Or are you a water, turtle, elephant, flat earth,
elephant,
dome, more water guy?
Oh, I'm much more the first. The other guy's a little too wild for me. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. Am I right?
All right. He gets it.
Yeah.
All right. Then there's this guy, scientist.
Oh, we're gonna run this to the damn ground.
Antichrist, and one can only assume ball toucher. It's Justin T2RX.
I would like to assume on this flat Earth of ours that if you go to the other side, there's like bizarro flat Earth, you know, and like I'm the stupidest guy out there. Bobby is a Hasbro apologist. Matt, total third party nut. Robert fixes all his toys, not breaks them.
Nice.
Lenny has no tattoos, none at all.
Oh,
just bare. Who did Greg? Greg is the trolled. He is not the troller.
That's true.
Did I miss anyone? I don't think I missed anyone, right? I got everybody.
Don't forget my big Fans Toys collection.
That's right. The huge Fans Toys collection.
That's all I have is Fans Toys.
Yeah.
Doubles of everything.
I'm like the Fans Toys, Lenny.
I'm just glad you didn't say as long as Robert D's on every show.
Got 3 in a row this time. All right.
The fuck? All right, we can move on to some show, but first up, what merchandise do we have left, guys? I'm sure there's 1 or 2 things, right? A couple of t-shirts?
A handful of shirts, the sizes you probably don't wear. We got some cups. We got some, really smalls. I mean, honestly, let's be honest with ourselves here, smalls and mediums.
Mm-hmm. All right.
We got some mugs. We got some cups. We have a couple of magnets.
I thought we sold out magnets.
Well, when she made them like by hand. Like she stuck the print to the magnet, like she made them herself. And there were a couple she said were messed up, so she just gave them to me. But they don't look too messed up to me. I think she was just being kind of neurotic, because she's kind of neurotic anyway.
Was it
cool?
Speaking of merchandise, was it in the free for all, or was it in the proper page where somebody was like, "Oh, I can't get with that hell Hasbro. I don't like Hasbro."
Oh yeah.
Who was it? Was that in the free? That was fun.
No, that was on the page.
Someone didn't get the joke.
Yeah.
Oh, that dude from Australia. He's from Australia, I think.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of dudes that don't get the joke.
It's even weird because like nobody notices the frowny face.
Frowny face, I know.
Like really? Yeah, that's okay. Whatever, you know.
Really? I think yes, one guy was from Australia. But I think I went back and forth with him a couple times, but
It makes me feel self-conscious because I'm like, man, people are walking around thinking I'm a Hasbro fan.
Yeah.
I've had people ask.
Look
I
at
got
that.
mine on right now.
Look at that Bobby Skullface. Just a just a fraud.
Yeah, somebody posted it actually to the Skullface page and was like, Skullface exposed. Like, you know, he did it in good fun. You know, he wasn't trying to be a dickhead. But he just like, you know, he was just another guy that just didn't get the joke. I had to be like, no, it's an ironic thing, man. Don't worry about it.
Listen to the show. You'll know.
I was somewhere, I can't remember if it was like Target. I want to say it was Target. And it was this lady, and she just wouldn't stop. She was like, "Oh, Hasbro, they make the games, right?" And she was like, "So, what's your favorite board game?" I was like, "Oh, it's not about that. Oh, what's it about?" And I was like, "It's just a thing."
You slipped her the card, man. Did you slip her the card?
She just kept asking me.
Hey, why don't you listen?
You're like, now I don't want to talk about it. Talking about it.
I'm really like that too. When people like when I'm kind of willing to talk about it a little bit, but then they just start asking stupid questions, it makes me feel stupid. I'm like, I just don't want to fucking talk about it. Then I start getting angry because they don't shut up.
You start singing Michael Jackson, "Leave Me Alone"?
I'm always singing Michael Jackson, "Leave Me Alone."
Okay. That's true. That's true.
Alrighty. Well, back on the merch. It's all for sale. It's just that inflation has put it back up to the original price again. Now that it's 2017. So
it's not like anyone's ever shot up an airport wearing a Shattered Cast shirt, so you'll be good there.
Yeah, you've still got time. First.
Oh God.
Star Wars shirts and replace them with medium. No, that's for sure.
Air freshener.
Alright, we can move on. Also, if you guys want to go on iTunes and give us a 5-star review,
yeah,
we'd really appreciate it. Shares. Tell us why you like the flat Earth theory in your review.
You know what we need? Someone's gonna rip it off, but I gotta say it right now before I forget. We need Shattercast air fresheners, but they're like those things you hang on the doorknobs in the hotel for cons. So, like, instead of hanging it on the outside that says "Do Not Disturb," you hang it on the inside, and it keeps the room.
We really need to stop saying this on live or on air, because people will still do shit. You know
next week, RC is going to have fucking con room air freshener.
There's nothing wrong with that. We love you, realm of collectors.
While you're on iTunes, go ahead and look in your couch for some loose change and throw it at your computer and get the new song from Bobby Skullface called "Hungry."
Yeah.
Only 99 cents.
Only 99 cents.
God dang. You can't get a burger for that now. God
you know
dang.
what I mean, Matt?
Matt, with Bobby, you can't get a burger. Fucking.
I wasn't going that way. He took it that way.
You can if you show up on time, Gregory.
Oh.
Hey,
or if you show up to year 2.
Don't blame me. Blame the pilot.
If I
You're damn well I showed up at all that first year.
Happy birthday to the pilot, as a matter of fact. I think he has a birthday coming up.
Yep, I think it's currently happening right now, at least in Australia. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tyler.
Happy birthday, man.
Alrighty, let's do What Did You Get? We'll go with somebody different first this week. Matthew.
Yeah, of course. I got Marvel Legends. First of all, I got the 2-pack of War Machine and Disco Inferno. Or Disco, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I got finally found the little ROD, or the Titan Returns little legend figures, or the little. I forgot what they're. Wave 3. It's got the Fang Ray and all that stuff in there. I found 2 more Sharkticons, so I got 3 of them, so I'm good with those. And I picked up RID Storm Shot. He's might be a retool of Starscream, and he's got some good color on him and everything. But and that's all I found. I still haven't found Wave 3 of the deluxes yet, but I got my fingers crossed. They'll be here.
Right.
So that's it.
I'll keep an eye out for you, Matt.
Word.
Robert, what did you get?
Oh wait, I got glasses. I got glasses too, so I can see now.
Yeah, you did. Looking all sporty spice.
Thank you.
What brand glasses are they then, Matt?
They're Polo. Got that Polo money.
Got that Polo money.
I ain't got that Skullfest money.
God damn it.
I don't know. Hey, Robert, what'd you get? Fucker. All right, next person.
Okay, let's go along to Greg. What did you get?
I was muted. I'm sorry. Of course you are. Do Greg first.
No, do Robert first. They'll give me time to escape.
Okay, I got Titans Return, Wave 3, Hot Rod, Twinferno, Trigger Happy, and Breakaway.
Fuck you, man.
You did not.
No, I'm just reading from BBTS. I didn't get any toys. I did clear out a few dozen boxes that I happily cut up and threw out because they were clogging my office. It was very cathartic, I'll tell you. I mean, I had been saving the art from the boxes, thinking I was going to make some collage at some point. And I'm like, fuck this. I just threw all the shit out. The only boxes I have right now are Dystopia, Utopia, Pandinus, and Nero Rex. And also the clear scrapper, and I'm contemplating tossing the big boxes as we speak. It's just so nice to just get rid of that shit. You know, we
So what you're saying is soon there'll be a Utopia, Dystopia, Pandinus, a Nero Rex, and a clear scrapper for sale on the message boards?
No.
No?
No, it's the boxes.
Why'd you keep the boxes?
Oh, he kept the boxes.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Like, why am I keeping the boxes? Because I don't think I'm ever going to sell these things. You know? I mean, if I do,
just break them.
Loose anyway.
Just break them. That's it.
Not much of a difference in price nowadays, I think. Like, okay, I think MP keeps its price. You know, it's like a discussion thing, but MP keeps its price better than third party in general. Like a third party has more of like a short sell spike. So there it makes sense to keep the box, and you sell when QuakeWave is $350. Great. But if you're going to keep it in the long run, you sell it for $90 in the box or $80 without the box. What's the fucking difference? Do you have boxes clogging your house for 3 years? Is it worth it? You know, so that's my thought process.
I'm only really keeping those figure arts boxes at this point. Fucking money in the bank right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cha-ching.
All right, cool. So you got nothing. Greg, what did you get this week?
Well, speaking of SH figure arts, I got this was kind of the trickle on of my Christmas that wasn't released yet when Christmas actually happened, and then some. I got the SH figure arts Michelangelo, so now I have the set.
Yay.
And yep, it feels better every time I buy one. Every time I buy the same fucking toy, it gets better. I got SH Figure Arts Jedi Luke from episode 6, which is it's fucking, yeah, it's a good figure. It's a very nice looking figure. From my buddy Ken, in a trade, I got a Fans Toys Tesla. Once I found out I could use a Hasbro or a Takara product to make it better, I was like, I gotta have it again.
Got
him. Then I got BB7 Yes model Dirge. So I have my cone heads complete now, and there's a weight off my shoulders because I've never actually had a complete set of all 6 Seekers. I didn't get the eye gear ones. And
nice.
He's not the. I actually have some QC issues. Like some of his joints are a little too tight for my liking. But imagine that. They don't squeak. They're just really tight. But I think I can fit. I mean, I think just it'll wear itself down eventually. And I got DX9 Hanzo.
Nice.
What do you think?
He's heavy, and he didn't have a bit of diecast in him. and he's fucking heavy. It's really, really dense, like good plastic. Like, I mean, yeah, like it was adult mode stock. It's a six changer. I've only transformed him, honestly. I just transformed him into wolf mode right before the show. I'm holding it in my hand right now. That's the first transformation I've done because I just keep, like, I pick him up to play with him, like to transform him, and I just start like posing him and like kind of look at him, and then I get sidetracked looking up the flat Earth, and then I go to mess with him again. And, I mean, I can see why people would wait for the Fans Toys one. I mean, for aesthetics, but I kind of like it. It's a good mix between toy and the cartoon, because the toy wasn't perfect at all. And the only mode you really need for him is the wolf mode, because in the show that was his primary mode. Like in Headmasters, he just transformed into the fucking wolf and like flew around and shot lasers out of his mouth, and then he turned back into the robot. So
right. Why does he need to be a jet if he's also a flying wolf?
Yeah,
because he can.
Better blasters.
It's the same blasters.
I don't like. He doesn't hold like he does. His swords don't peg in, and the
feet
kunai. Is that what it is? The little throwing knife things. They don't like tab into his hands. He just holds them, but he's got like those big, meaty, like strong, like hands, like the DX9 Megatron had. So he holds them fine. And then his guns have a slot that go over a tab in the hand, but they don't really hold that well once you close the fist. So that's really the only complaint I have with it, is that. That's me personally. But anyway, enough about that. So I think that's all I got since the last show.
Okay. Greg, if I may have been too busy researching the flat Earth to actually know the Perceptor thing you're talking about. What exactly is the upgrade to the Fans Toys Perceptor?
If you take the face off, you can
your face.
You can take one of those Inferno faces, and somebody said they were going to make a Shapeways adapter. If they don't get around to it, I think I probably make one. But yeah, if you use like some sticky tack or something like that, you can hold it on. But you get one of those Inferno faces on there, and it looks just like the fucking cartoon.
Huh. I had no idea.
Like, if you look at a picture of the Inferno face next to a like an animation, like a shot from the show.
Yeah.
Looks like it. It's the same color. It's got the same dopey expression. Like it makes it. That was the one thing that really got me about that figure, was the face sculpt. To the point where I was like, I'll sell it now while I can, and I'll get it later when I'll get like the master, like when something better comes along. And then I saw that and I was like, I gotta get one again.
I'll have to do that after I finish researching my flat Earth. So
I think I have a picture. I can put in the chat in a little bit. So I'll do that.
Yeah, it looks really good.
All right, coolio. What did you get, Justin?
The only thing I think I got is the Yes Model Thrust, and I immediately pulled a Greg on that one, and it is sold, and the Ramjet that is not even at my house yet is already spoken for. So
good job, man.
Yeah, I realized that like there's nothing wrong with it. There's like stress marks and stuff on it, and sprue marks and stuff, and whatever. It's a fine toy, but like I still prefer the aesthetics of the eye gear personally. Outside of the tiny head. So I just asked Greg, I asked around, and Greg said he didn't want his non-tune faces, and I was like, okay, I'll take them off you. So that will solve my eye gear problems, even though the color is a little mismatched. I think it just looks fine. So
that reminds me, those are going out tomorrow.
Sounds good. So no rush. But yeah, I mean, so ultimately I thought I was going to end up replacing my eye gears with the Yes models, and after getting that thrust, I'm like, I like the wing deco and stuff of the eye gear and all that stuff, and, you know, I don't care that it's not exactly 100% cartoon accurate. Like, that doesn't bother me at all. So, yeah, that's my reason for not keeping the S models. So.
Okay.
And that's all.
I would abort just in case, though.
Yeah, you should all abort. Definitely. Abort everything. Just give up on everything.
Transformers.
Oh, I got a whole bunch of you know what? I did get something else. I got a whole bunch of Mega Bloks Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles things because after getting the Turtle Van, I had to have the rest of the Turtles and Rocksteady and Bebop, so I got those. That's pretty cool.
My man.
So, and it was cheaper. It was $5 more to get Krang in his crazy android suit thing. So I have that thing too, which.
Nice.
You know, it was okay to put together. It wasn't too bad. But unlike Lego, there were some parts that were actually like completely deformed in the box, so I have to get some new parts coming. So that's kind of.
Now, Justin, have you always been a Lego collector, or are you just now getting into Legos?
No, I've liked Legos, but I've never collected them. You know, and the thing is, like the Turtle Van, I remember I was in, I think it was even Toys R Us looking for the Titans Return hardhead at the time, and I saw that Turtle Van. I was like, whoa, that thing's awesome. So I wanted to have that because I've always loved the original Turtle Van. And, you know, like the Ghostbusters is near and dear to my heart. It's the only way I'm ever going to get another firehouse that isn't that Kenner firehouse I have. So that's a reason to get that. But now, I mean, that's it.
Are Mega Bloks considered the KO of Lego, or is it?
I think they're like the GoBots to the Lego Transformer kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like they have their fans.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about them is like the licenses they grab. They got some interesting licenses, but you know they're definitely inferior.
They made Marvel stuff, I believe, before Lego got their hands on Marvel.
I think so.
I remember seeing some Marvel Mega Bloks around.
Suck that douche pipe, man.
Get on it. All right. Who's left? Bob.
Yeah. I got a nice gift card via our own Matthew D. win for the birth of my child. It was like to an infant store. Unfortunately, she's too big for that stuff now. But I'm sure the next person I send it to will appreciate it. And it was very nice. It was from Amazon, and you shouldn't have, Matt, but it was very, very generous of you.
No problem. Justin's next.
And I got what the fuck else did I get? I got a Star Wars Elite Stormtrooper from Mr. I'll call him RB, and also a Spawn figure. That's pretty interesting. It's interesting to see. I haven't looked at a McFarlane figure in years. It's interesting to see which routes they've decided to travel as of late. And what else did I get?
That's a newer figure or an older one?
I think it's newer. It's newer than the last one I looked at, which was more than 10 years ago. And then I'm trying to.
Did it come with a hockey stick?
It did not. And I looked at. I got SH Fig Wars Michelangelo. I got SH Fig Wars Black Panther. And I got to look at Mezco's 112 Captain America. That was courtesy of Mr. Todd.
America.
And I got Fans Projects Ikara. Which was interesting because a couple of reasons to me. Number one, how many people try to correct me on her name, telling me that it was the Raptor's name. So I had to say, like, look, I hear you, and you seem very confident, and I that on the box it doesn't say that. I don't know what to tell you.
The reviews of the other one have been going up at the same time as that one.
Exactly.
So the nerds are.
Yeah.
Bobby, what kind of dinosaur is it?
Pachycephalosaurus.
Instead of saying Dino Mode every time, instead of saying, like, if you take the Dino head, he's like, and you take the Pachycephalosaurus head, and the Pachycephalosaurus hands. Go off.
Yeah, I think it's fun to say.
So let me ask you, what did your wife think about that figure?
Boobies.
It's funny that Robert D says that. I want to talk about that a bit, but she thought it. She honestly, she just thought it looked like a mess. Like it was like all my toys when they come in, they usually sit on the kitchen counter until I get them reviewed.
Yes.
And so she sees it as she walks past, and she just thought, like, she's like, this looks like a mess. And I said, yeah, it kind of does. But the boobs seem to be a very hot topic. Like, I think 90% of the comments on my video had to do with people feeling a certain kind of way about the boobs. And it's funny, it doesn't bother me in the least. Like, it doesn't, like, I don't even think I make a big deal out of it in the video. Like, I'm just like, yeah, it's boobs, it's fine.
Well, when you flip
That's,
them, you're kind of like, excuse me, ma'am.
Did I?
That's B Skullface 23 at patriarchy.com. And
I just like it didn't. I didn't feel that. I'm okay with the robot having breasts. It doesn't bother me. I think I don't think a robot necessarily needs to be sexualized, but it doesn't like. It never stood out to me like, oh my goodness, sir. Breasts.
Longer.
I won't stand for it.
You were kind of avoiding it in a way. You were like, and then you flip the chest.
I think you're reaching.
I believe so too.
Flip the chest. I should have said boobies.
Okay. I don't know. It didn't bother me in the least. Maybe it's because I'm used to seeing female figures, like so many SH fig walks.
So now you're bragging about.
Now he's bragging.
No, not in that sense. Most of the female figures I see are unfortunately, never mind. I'm not going to finish this joke. It's not worth it. But it didn't seem like a big deal, but apparently it is a very big deal. So I'm becoming.
Now, does this one have the bikini painted on like the other one? I can't remember.
It doesn't. It has like a red. There is a red painted design on the crotch, but I never even correlated it to a bikini. Like, it just doesn't stand out like that to me. I don't know. I just didn't see it that way. But it is a very, very hot topic. And I don't know, like, I mean, RC kind of has a chest. It's obviously not done the same way as this one, but like, it's definitely a feminine design. It's definitely to let you know it is not a dude.
Tit to their own. That's all it means.
Tit for tat, would you say?
Yes, exactly.
Boobies.
If you could just mute yourself, Robert, we can move on.
Hey, lady, what's you, big guy?
I kind of wish that Robert had a review channel because I just feel like this would be like reviewing that Fans Project toy would be tragic.
No, that'd be the only thing you reviewed every week. That's just boobs.
It would be covered in white sticky stuff.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Robert!
Hey, lady, what'd you get, man?
I didn't get any toys. I got to go to SeaWorld this week though, so that was pretty cool.
Yay!
I saw some sharks and shit. So
yeah, right, you did. Sharkies for life. Emily.
You live in Queensland, and you went to the SeaWorld to see sharks? You didn't just go to the dock?
Well, I don't want to get eaten by them.
Oh, okay.
Like I can't go. Well, actually, you can go swimming with them at this SeaWorld, which is pretty cool as well. And I would like to do that, but
plus they're trained not to bite you. So,
no, I'm not sure about that. Not sure. Alrighty then, let's do some third-party news because Michael Bay hasn't given us any tasty treats this week. First up, we have The Earth is Flat.
Of course,
I'm not sure who put that there, but we all know that anyway. So next up, we have Professor Heisenberg's solution set for Fortnite.
That is all we got this week.
I just want to say real quick before we get too deep into this, if your company name is German sounding, you may not want to refer to anything as the solution anything, because that's going to bring up some negative connotations.
That's going to ruffle some feathers.
And there is the show name, Ruffle some Fleathers.
Damn it! I do not. Okay, listen. I do not listen to this shit. I really don't. Okay, sometimes it just my mind works a little faster than my mouth.
Doubt it.
It's 100% okay, Matt. Like,
no, it's not.
It's one of the reasons I love doing the show every week. It's not about the Transformers. It's about what's Matt going to say.
What's Matt going to say next?
Would you say you work in mysterious ways, Matt?
Shut up.
Is this really a fucking solution, though? I mean, come on.
Yeah, it is.
What is it solving?
The fact that he didn't come with the gun.
He didn't come with a gun or a sword.
Mine came with the sword, not the gun.
The Takara one did.
Yeah.
You go with the gun.
This is entirely too much money for a sword.
How much is this?
No, I'm not. I don't know about this, but I can't spend any more money on Fortress Maximus. I already feel like I'm, like I have a loan that I am in the negative on. Basically, it feels like with that Fort Max. So.
Robert, quit posting my fucking face on every goddamn thing, man.
That's not your face. In the chat, I put another better head upgrade for the Fancy Scepter.
All right, I need to look at that. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, I wonder what it is.
That's all third-party news. Damn. Nothing else came out at all?
No, this is the question show following 2017. So 2016, whatever. Goddamn. I just jumped right to 2018.
Should we do Hasbro news first?
No.
Let's do that.
On the flat Earth, since we don't circle the sun, every time that we flip back upwards on our plate, it's 2 times.
On plate.
So it's 2018.
All right. First up in Hasbro news, I mean, this is some exciting shit. Transformers the last night. 2 more masterpieces revealed.
I thought these really were masterpieces at first. Oh goodness.
The Bumblebee is. Not the Prime. Yeah. The Prime isn't. The Prime is regular.
I just can't imagine who at Hasbro or Takara is doing these. We're just split it in half and put everything on the back, and the robot will be tucked inside. And they're like, yeah, good job, way to earn that paycheck, Steve.
This is just a repaint of the old one. So
is that the old one? I mean,
yeah, it's AOE one. Yeah.
Either way, still, it's just so bad.
Is that dry brush on the chest?
Was that?
I hope so.
It's probably smoke from the factory.
Wow.
I mean, I expect this from whatever. It's fucking Hasbro. They're gonna get their money from their molds. That's what they do every fucking year. Blah blah blah. I'm still gonna get it.
Looking at the actual official pictures of this, the press photos, I don't think it's supposed to be dry brushing, but I think that's the way it ended up by the time it got on this display.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I find it a little surprising that they wouldn't make a new Optimus.
Especially with him.
They are.
He looks
like. You think so?
Yeah, they are. We've seen different toys. This is just like a premiere edition.
Oh, okay.
This is the cash grab edition.
Third party cash grab. God, the fuck ever. They'll make. I mean, we've already seen this. They'll make a skinnier one. This is just the premiere edition, like what Prime did. I don't know.
Hey Matt.
Yes, sir.
You in on this Bumblebee?
Yeah. Most definitely. I got the. Now they already did Masterpiece, Bumblebee, and Starscream before. I think it was in the Dark of the Moon. I think because I got the Starscream, I skipped the Bumblebee. I don't know for sure if this is a new mold or not. I'm not gonna lie.
Are they really Masterpiece or are they just Leader Class?
The Bumblebee is Masterpiece. Supposedly, that's what they're saying.
Supposedly.
Robert never cuts anybody any slack on that shit. Whenever I go back and listen to the show, I even hear him sometimes underneath his breath repeating something that someone mispronounces.
I'm sorry.
Do you do that in court, Robert?
You're not sorry though. You get off on that shit.
Leading
I
argument.
make fun of my adversary, in front of the judge, just get him to laugh at him.
Like it.
Moving along.
Let me see these comments. There might be maybe some answers in these comments.
Are they gonna be worth it?
Well,
could be a little bit of gold in there, Bob.
That's what I'm hoping for. I want to see what Takara does. I'm trying to find an excuse to get another Jazz of that size that doesn't cost $100. Aren't we all? It's probably because it was released so many times with more accurate paint apps.
There we go. Say, I see.
I see. I stand corrected. Could have sworn Prime was one. Nope, the figure was just that good.
That was me. Said
Every time I go into a thread, Primal X Convoy is arguing with someone. Ooh, a little drama.
Hello, Sonic, you little bitch.
Considering that this is somebody said they might be celebrating the 2007 movie as a masterpiece toy. Nostalgia is a big part of the game. It would be such a joy if you could speak English and practice reading.
Oh, shit.
Shots fired.
Woo!
Well, you know why I say that? What for?
And then Primal X retorts with, considering that this is text, I'm not sure how my oral production skills are being
Oh, shit, Maury.
my written production L1 skills. Just how are they incorrect? If you're referring to the use of forward slashes, and then he gives an example. Known bug when an apostrophe is used whilst posting a comment via the main news feed. Any other lexical errors produced by me are usually due to swipos on a swipe type of phone keyboard and a lack of time to check errors. The error after checking again is you. My keyboard types toy as you, which is the equivalent of wow. That was in depth.
That's some nerd drama. So
he needs to be on the show, man.
Say, is this where y'all want to be when Jesus comes back?
Holy shit!
Man, this is so funny.
Hey, Greg. Greg,
you have to worry.
Yes, sir.
How high is the ice wall?
15 feet.
It's too high to go over. That's for sure.
No, the world leaders won't let people explore Antarctica, so we can't see.
So nobody's been to Antarctica at all. I thought in the movie he did. Wiki went to the Antarctica.
No.
And you saw what happened to him, didn't you?
That's propaganda, Matt.
Found Megatron. That's what happened to him.
He went blind.
No, that's true.
Matt, it's my understanding that a German fleet did actually go to Antarctica, and who's the admiral, Greg, that followed him?
Akbar.
No, Admiral Akbar actually took a fleet down to attack the Germans and was defeated and limped back, licking his wounds, and nobody ever went back.
Well, then there was
Admiral Byrd. Is that his name?
Yes. Oh, I'm not sure.
It's the same guy who also supposedly flew over the North Pole. He has a journal where he says he flew over the North Pole and went into the Hollow Earth. He says that. Same guy.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. Admiral. Yep. Supposedly.
All I know is it was the Italian expedition and the semi-rigid airship that crashed, and the cabin of the airship separated from the envelope, which is the balloon part. And there were actually like 3 people still on the balloon part, and it just kept on going, and then it fell off the edge of the earth.
Those poor souls.
That rekindled a lot of flat Earth propaganda in the turn of the century.
How do they know where it went?
They just assumed. They found the people. One died shortly after impact, and then one died of exposure. And they never found his body. They saw it, and they were going to go back and get it, but it was gone. Penguins got it.
Those penguins.
Yes, Bobby?
I was just going to say, did anybody ever see Ted 2?
I did. Yes.
I never saw Ted 1, to be honest with you.
It's not good, but
no doubt.
Yeah, but it's got Marky Mark in it.
I'll tell you something that was funny as shit to me about it. I watched it this past week. There's a scene where like they're at Comic-Con New York, and there's like these 2 dudes that are like there that they know, like Ted and Marky Mark know, and they're like kind of dicks, but I guess they're kind of into comics too, because one of them's cosplaying as a Klingon and the other one's cosplaying as Tick.
Oh,
and and they're like just standing there holding a conversation, and all of a sudden the guy dressed as Tick just sees this nerdy guy coming up behind him, and he just like looks over at him. He's like, "Thirsty, Urkel," and like throws his Coke in his face like for no reason. And dude, I laughed so fucking hard at that shit. I couldn't fucking get a grip on myself. Anyway, I think there's a correlation between the fact that Ted 2 exists and the fact that people believe the Earth is flat. It's a theory I'm working on.
You need to post that.
There might be something there.
Definitely. You need to post
If you can turn that into a meme, you could probably make it believable.
That's evidence.
Yes.
Right.
They're really big on memes. How deep down the rabbit hole have you gone, Bobby?
I haven't got a chance to explore yet. It's all by
Just
list
the
for
tip.
Thursday.
Just the tip.
Well, you need to
set aside about
allot yourself some time. Because you'll spend all day on that shit.
Let's finish Hasbro. Let's finish Hasbro.
Okay.
Speaking of going down the rabbit hole.
Here we go. All right, MP38 possible Optimus Primal redeco.
I'm kind of upset.
Convoy Supreme.
I don't know.
Nobody knows what this is, but everyone had to rush into the pre-order.
They actually showed it's supposed to be, I think, Beast Wars 2, like the comic colors, or maybe the toy colors. I may be wrong.
It's supposed to be the burning convoy or whatever.
There's a bunch of rumors going on. Nobody, like I said, nobody knows, but for some reason BBTS put up a pre-order already for it and said, yeah.
And everybody else jumped on the phone.
I'm upset because I want new molds. I don't want another recolor. I mean, I love the toy. It's an excellent toy. It's one of my, the best toys of last year, but I don't want this right now. I want this later. I want some new molds, but whatever.
Perfect Effect has you covered with the Optimal Optimus.
It looks good. I mean, it looks all right. It's got a small head. It's got a little tiny head with a big wide body, but it looks all right. I'll probably pick it up.
Sorry.
No, good.
What will the burning convoy look like? I'm unfamiliar with it.
It'll be red.
A red monkey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monkey mind.
John Wayne Davis hit me up today in between songs, and hit me up. It was like, "Hey, what's up with this this Beast Wars MP Primal pre-order on BBTS?" And dude, I totally appreciate your faith in me, but you were asking the wrong guy. I was like,
I don't know. I got pre-ordered? That's all I had to say. It's pre-ordered.
You're like, I don't even care. It's pre-ordered.
Yep.
Did you say Z and War?
Does it say Takara?
Did you say ape?
There you go. Apes. Family.
Do you think John still plays the bagpipes, or he's just more into that rap game now? No? All right.
I'm hoping the bagpipes. That'd be awesome, man.
Next up, we have Titans Return Wave 4.
Yeah, he is.
In-hand images. Yeah, he is. I agree.
Let's see.
Yes.
All right. What are these?
Wet my willy. You got
Wet my willy.
Top Spin, which is good. He's a new mold, I think. Quake is a recolor of Hardhead. Perceptor and Cup. And you got Broadside. And I think, is there another Voyager coming out with that one? It may just be Broadside. Which Broadside comes with little aerial bots, which is pretty cool. So when he's in carrier mode,
cool.
he has little aerial bots that comes with them. So that's neato.
That is cool.
I think it's cool. They're doing a Croc too.
Yeah, Croc. Yeah, they're doing that's a recolor of
Skullcruncher.
Skullcruncher. Yeah.
And I think this Quake, is obviously the fucking hardhead, but I think it looks good. I think the deco looks good on it.
Listen to you.
Yeah, I would never buy it, but
no.
Well, do you buy anything? Come on, it all gets sent.
Did you guys hear that in his voice? He's
that
like,
is true.
I never buy it.
Let's not get out of control. But I can say that it's I can say that I think
Margaret, go get my shoes, please.
What does that mean?
This should have at least come with. Oh, I'm sorry, Bobby. I didn't realize you still had.
No, I personally don't even think the Croc looks good. I just think it's good that they are doing Croc. I think that's a cool character.
So awesome! I can't wait for that. I can't wait for Wave 3. Everybody else has got them, but I can't wait for this shit.
I think you're a cool character, Bobby.
I don't understand why he doesn't have. They should have given him a headmaster, because that's the line, I guess. They shouldn't have given him one, but they should. But and then they should have given him a target master. They could have reused one of the ones from Scoot, because he was a double target master. Not Croc, but
Quake. Yeah.
Quake.
Yeah,
This opportunity there, Hasbro.
Yeah. Got Sky Shadow in this. Oh, can't wait. Can't wait for 6 shot. Man, this is good. Got Braun down there. Good.
Scepter.
God damn it.
Time return. Top heavy and hollow.
Appetite returns.
God. You just wet my willy, man. Good job.
Again.
Top spin. Just like in this picture. To me, it is like he's gonna be like bigger than Hardhead.
Yeah, whatever. MP. Oh.
All right. No, we're almost there, Matt. Finish that sentence.
Dirge.
All right, MP Dirge in hand images or something.
He looks good.
Yeah, the last one.
He's gonna be wobbly.
The pain is almost over. That's all I care about.
Yeah. Until they start going on those rainmakers and
yeah,
background seekers.
So here are these 4. Now, which one are people liking?
The Yes model, I think.
Okay.
Where's BB7 at? Oh, they're not on here.
The Yes model looks the best to me too. Of the non-official.
Well, the Yes model actually looks more. So I was under the impression it was more of the iGear mold, because I saw pieces that were used from iGear, like the shoulders and the thighs and the crotch and blah blah blah. But then the more I got looking at it, and they obviously did some more MP11 inspired pieces, and the wings are different. It's just like it's like the Chinese buffet of knockoffs. Like there's like some General Tso's, but it's chicken nuggets instead of like their normal chicken.
Yeah, and shrimp.
And there's like the lo mein made out of spaghetti, and then there's like some cheese sticks next to it. Like you don't really know what's supposed to be traditional and what's supposed to be like.
Well, Takara has the wings there, right?
Yeah,
but
you're gonna get diarrhea the next day.
But the Dirge looks more. The Yes model Dirge looks the most like the masterpiece in this case.
Agreed.
And the masterpiece wings, the Takara wings are what it's supposed to look like. That Toy World just looks. I don't know.
Those toy worlds suck. I know some people are like all about them, Cody, but man,
can I just ask a question about the toy one? If it was more to the scale of the other ones, because it's obviously way bigger, do you think it would be better, or still no?
Spread that diecast around, put some ratchets in that motherfucker so he can stand up. Right. The legs are diecast, and then there's how the Seeker molds have the thruster that like makes the heels, or like this basically the tilt. Mm-hmm. So it's diecast on diecast, and the one that I handled didn't move. I thought I was going to break it. Yeah. Oh. It was so tight, it wouldn't move. And then there was, I showed you, I took a little video. There was no ratchet in the knee. It was so heavy, like you'd stick the leg out and it would just fall down. And like over time, that's going to fucking turn into Warbot Defender. That Fans Project Springer. Like it's just going to be a mess.
Yeah, it just looks weird. The wings are not. I mean, they're all folded in. I mean, I guess hopefully you could fold them out or something.
But it's so loose, it won't stay one way or the other. It flaps in the fucking breeze.
What do you think?
And like what they did right was, I mean, like the transformation differences were nice. Like it was refreshing. The materials, like the plastic quality, was really good. The way the head transformed was cool. Like it actually buzzed the nose cone, and like it was a decent way of going about it, but like just the final product was and then like the die-cast knees, they were like the knee pads were all die-cast and they weren't really attached. They were pegged on, but they fell off because they were so heavy when I was transforming it. Like there was just so many things about it that were good. It's like that fucking Devastator, like the C-Dub Devastator. Like it does so much right, it pisses you off more. for what they did wrong.
I don't think any of them could do the blasters right either on any of these for Dirge.
Where are the Dirge blasters? Cartoon blasters were just the normal null rays.
No, they were skinny little missiles, like a.
Not in the cartoon, maybe the toy, but not the cartoon. They all had the blasters.
I'm sorry.
It comes with the skinny little missiles. They all come with the same fucking part.
Oh, do they? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at this picture.
The whatever they are on the Toy World arms look the worst to me. Like I had the IG one, and I mean they're big and bulky, but it separated them from other Seekers, and I dig that.
The iGear one though had the wrong missiles though. Like they had Ramjet and
you could swap
Dirge
them in between each other, and it made sense, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What's weird to me is, like, Bobby, you reviewed the Prime Orion, right?
Yes.
Now, didn't they comment to you in response to your review?
About what?
About fixing some of the problems that you mentioned, that you brought up?
They contacted me.
So they're open to fixing problems. Now, I mean, when, like, this is released, don't they test the actual mass production release and see that it has these issues, and they release it anyway? Why do that?
I don't know, buddy.
I mean, is that smart business? I mean, just like, knowing that you're releasing something that's going to fail as much as Greg's describing,
Doesn't sound like it to me, Robert.
I don't get it. Makes no sense.
I can say that when you line up all of them, the yes model, Takara, iGear, and Toy World, like, man, that iGear head just looks so bad in comparison.
Yeah,
but,
I agree.
I think the Toy World head looks pretty bad too.
Yeah, the Toy World one looks like it's overcompensating for something. Gotta be a little bit longer than the rest.
The whole bot is overcompensating for something. That Toy World does not look good at all. I think it looks like a shit stain.
I think. I'm sorry. I was just say I think people are so like they're just chomping at the bit for something that's not the secret mold. You know what I mean? Like I think they're just willing to jump on anything. And I was that way too. I sold all my Seekers, but then I bought KOs again. I bought the KOs because they're better. I hate to say it, they're better than the Takara, and it's fine. And I was looking at them last night. I had six of them, and kids kind of shaking their head at me because I keep buying these jets. And I'm like, yeah, but I paid less than half for all 6 of those of what I would have paid for the official ones.
I think Takara would have had a home run if they just made new molds for the cone heads. They could have charged $200. I mean, they are charging.
And then they could have got still 3 uses out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm non-charged. But I'm just saying. They could have. They could have done G2 repaints of them, or something, or some other stuff like that. But they could have done a whole new mold of the cone heads.
Could they have taken a whole new door?
Well, they what?
Take a whole new door.
A whole new door.
Anyway,
somehow the who is echoing?
Who is attacking a dog?
That's you.
No.
Anyway,
Sounds like something you do.
Anyway, am I still echoing? I'm not echoing. Okay. The something about the wings on the Takara one look fine to me. Like that's exactly how it should be. But somehow I don't know. It still looks lifeless to me. I don't know.
He has no soul.
I guess I just can't figure out what I don't really like about it.
He has no fear.
There's a nose cone, right?
I was waiting for that, Greg.
There is I was having this discussion. I forget who was having it with recently. It might have been
me.
Oh, shout out to Jason L and Justin L and Miss Bethany. They came by my house on Saturday, and yeah, it was a good time. But we
they had always quick too, didn't they? They don't damn quick.
We were talking about aesthetics and so forth. We're looking at the masterpieces downstairs, and like when you say that like lifeless, soulless look, I think some of that has to do with the face. Like it's all in the face. Like I think it's it's on all those like hyper tune accurate ones. There is something that looks lifeless about it. Like it looks too plasticky.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you say too cartoony?
We were just having, maybe we were having this conversation. Like, if you look at that, it might be something just as simple as that. But like, if you look at like the Inferno head, the Ironhide head, the Shockwave head, and you compare them to the Soundwave head, even the Ramjet head, and take like a Fans Toys Bug. The ones with that metallic paint finish on the face just end up looking. There's more life there. I don't know.
I've always liked the silver face over the just like the gray. Like I feel like the gray is something that's done because the cartoon couldn't make silver.
Right. I think it's done with the best intention. I just don't think it ends up looking as nice.
Yeah.
What about when they go white?
Sometimes that's okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I mean, a little paint on, a little paint goes a long way, sometimes. It makes it, like you said, they just look lifeless. But if you just add a little paint to it, it might,
because even
that little spring chicken.
Even that Ramjet head looks better than the Thrust head, right next to it.
Really?
Yeah, because it has like a silver painted face.
It's funny, like, why isn't it? Would you think it's more expensive to use light piping than it is to just apply the paint app for eyes? Doesn't it? It has to be more expensive.
I would think.
And they still use fucking light piping, which, unless you're standing in front of a window, it doesn't work.
Wait, who uses light piping?
A lot of companies do.
Oh, you're talking about in general. I thought we were talking about the Seekers.
No. Just faces.
Well, who was that company we were bashing last week?
Everyone.
Fans Toys.
No.
Toy World.
The company, not the fan base.
TFC.
Oh, X Transbots. Like they did the light piping, but then they gave the option for that chrome looking eyepiece as well. So some people are stuck in the
Cyclonus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're stuck in
that's cool. That's good. I mean, it gives it, best of both worlds. It's an options. That's always good.
It's not just a next generation episode anymore.
There you go. There you go.
Alrighty then. We have MP Nightstick prototype. So we've got Target Master news.
Yeah.
So this is clearly going to be the Artfire Target Master?
Yes, it is.
Where's the second one?
Not going to be one.
Your imagination?
Didn't like it.
You have to buy two.
Or take the one from your
hot rod.
Your hot rod.
Yeah.
Look at the pun. However, it gives you a fair account of the design in the Target Master and how big it will be in hand. Literally. Love it.
Literally. Lawless.
Shut up, Matt.
Okay.
Aww. He's too big. He's too big.
Groovy. All right. He is groovy.
Who's buying Artfire here?
Me. I'm definitely gonna.
Me.
Not me.
I am. I would prefer to be in on a different company's Artfire, I feel like.
Oh.
Why? Because I like the MMC.
Just to have a.
Because why?
I like the
I like the
MMC.
MMC.
I like the MMC mold. So.
Better than Takara?
Yeah,
We could just go three at a time.
yeah, everybody's talking over each other, so I don't necessarily understand.
That wasn't me this time.
It's like silence. Silence.
I'm just trying to answer the same yes or no question, or ask the same yes or no question 3 times.
All right, Greg, how about you? Are you going to get Artfire?
I want to.
Okay.
But I was trying to ask Justin, do you like the MMC mold better than the Takara mold, or do you just want to have a different mold?
I like overall. I like the MMC mold better than the Takara. Like the Takara one's a lot of fun to mess with, but I don't feel like I need 2 of them.
So he's moved from treason into blasphemy. That's all I need.
I feel a stroke coming on, Justin.
Well, Oh, okay.
My left side. Oh.
I have Make Toys Grapple. I got MMC Backdraft. That's why I want to experience the official, but a different character. So, and I actually like the paint or stickers, Greg, that they apply on Artfire.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be stickers or tampergraphs.
And then if Hasbro gets a hold of this, it'll be Hotspot and whoever else.
The green one, Hauler.
The green one for sure.
Onslaught.
Probably. You'll just put it on backwards.
I bet that's going to be a Skylinks too somehow.
Mixmaster.
I can see them doing a Hauler as like a Tokyo Joy show or something.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I get that.
Fucking wheelie.
See, I got that TFCon Hauler with Road Cream, and like it was still like it was a good feeling toy, but like they were just QC issues, like all with it. Like that affected the transformation, at least on my copy. So I just couldn't fully enjoy it, but I can see the appeal of it.
That's a shame, man. That's a real shame. They can't do that. When you're like just a third party, you can't afford to send a release out that has problems like that. Your reputation's everything.
Yeah, especially not a con exclusive that people were in line for from 5 o'clock in the morning.
They only had 15 at the show too, and everybody's oh.
Like this fucking Death's Head, right? Same idea.
Fuck that Death's Head.
Yeah, dude.
Now I'm having a stroke, Matt. Motherfucker.
MMC's work. No offense, Lenny, since you have vested interest in the company.
Yeah, no,
but MMC is working their way on my list. Like, and I don't even have much of a list.
Dun.
Oh, Lenny,
like the last.
You know how I feel, man.
Yeah.
Toys I bought, like I just from them. I just haven't.
Well, just tell Lenny he'll talk to the boss. The boss.
Yeah, I like. don't get me wrong. I'm happy that Lenny enjoys his, but I need.
You're gonna give me 2 strokes.
No. I need more like Carnifex and less like the rest of the shit they've been putting out recently.
Exactly.
Oh god, I think he just fell over.
Well, Tarn's gonna be good. Hopefully,
Jinx.
I hope
so.
Where's my Tarn, man?
I'll let you know tomorrow.
Oh, you getting him tomorrow? Nice.
Well, it's in my country right now. It came here. Got here yesterday.
I've not shipped yet. I wish mine hurry up ship.
Your country.
Yeah.
The thing I was so excited about was that you could take the mask off, but you take the mask off, there's no paint on the face, and he's got that hole in between his eyes. He looks like fucking. It's like you take the mask off, and he's dead. He's bullet wound. He's headshot torn. At that point,
masterpiece of what do you call him? A fucking what the fuck? I forgot his name.
Shockwave.
Yeah.
No. Oh my god. Ultra Magnus. You take his face off, and he's got like a half blown off Prime face.
That's true.
Ultra Magnus.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ultra Magnus, you can take his face off.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're talking about, Robert.
I know what you're talking about. It's not worth it.
You never took the face off of Ultra Magnus?
I have not.
Yeah, there's
why
like
don't I
half
want
an
to tear
ounce
up my
of his prime face
toys?
there.
There's a face under it.
Oh, that's cool. I'm still not going to do it.
The one that you're tearing up, no, he's thinking about the MP01 that has that stupid mouth that you have to tear it up to see it. No, the MP. I'm just going to throw a dart at the board. MP16.
Yeah.
Ultra Magnus, whatever the fuck it is, like that. You unscrew the face, or you pop the face off because it has alternate faceplate.
Oh. Okay. Still not going to do that.
I'm still not going to do it. It might break my toy.
I know. I don't like breaking my stuff. I don't like breaking my stuff. It's a habit.
Even though it's a play feature of the toy, man, so that's like risking it.
Yeah, Oh, we're
articulation. That's how you wear out joints. Oh, God.
We are done with news.
Okay, can we talk about Flat Earth or something?
I think
Star
that
Wars.
should be the discussion for tonight.
We need
the flat Death Star.
We have questions. Questions. We got a lot of questions.
You gonna run us through these questions, Bobby?
Yeah.
Do it, Bob.
Last week, I kind of wanted to talk about something, and it didn't have to be in depth, but I just wanted to touch on it. Well, we had the thing. We had the countdown thing. Yeah, the Casey case of this.
Extension.
What the fuck is up with people in the fucking groups and the boards and on the eBay with these fucking like $30, $200 third party figures from China? And they're like, yeah, I'm gonna take a shot. And then like 2 weeks later, they're like, scammer alert. And like it's got threads about it on the message boards. And like it's a constant everyday thing on Facebook. Like, and they're like, well, they have 100% feedback. They've been selling $5 hair bows for the last 2 years. Not an issue. So,
literally, right now.
Why would they rip off on the $30 Omega Supreme?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. What does that say about collector? Well, what does that say about us?
Mentality.
Like, is that cheap?
Well, we're definitely a little selfish because when they mention it on Facebook and then somebody will immediately say, don't do it, it's a scam. They'll say, well, it's guaranteed money. And then someone else says, yeah, but that's why the fees are going up to compensate for the scams. And they say, and they don't give a shit.
They're PayPal for me. They're like, PayPal will cover me.
Right, they don't fucking care.
And people are like, well, that's why the fees are going up. They're like, I don't sell on eBay. Fees don't matter to me.
Yeah, that's yeah. If it don't affect me or something, but it's affecting other people though. You're doing a dick move, by doing this. Like, well, PayPal's got me and blah blah. Well, yeah, but our the fandom is just sometimes they don't learn. I mean, they see that, they see all this, great prices for shit and everything, and they're just like, yeah, I think I can get like a MP Ultramatics for $20. No, you can't. You got to spend the money for it if you want to get a legit one.
I think there should be a way to, like, if there was some way to link your Facebook, if PayPal or eBay could in some way investigate the claim and see if you had been advised that it may be a scam. And if they're going to be compensating you $50, it's worth just searching. I don't know if there's a way to do it, and if you were advised, you had some reason to believe that it may be a scam and you did it anyway, you lose your money.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, but that would take too much, probably too many resources for.
Would it?
I think so.
Is there some algorithms? Write some software? Write some code?
Well, it's all the Freemasons, so it's not like they're not sharing the same data. PayPal, eBay,
I guess it'd be a good idea. I guess, but PayPal's not going to do that. They're just going to piss off customers, and they won't use PayPal anymore.
What are they going to use? If the sellers or if eBay only uses PayPal,
they don't always only use PayPal.
What else is there besides just using your credit card?
Western Union.
There you go. Checks. What about checks, Robert? You got something against checks?
E-checks. Let the 1 in 20 use
Nigerian princess.
Yeah. What about cash? What about cash money?
You throw cash at your computer.
Cash. Right here. That's how Bobby B says cash right now.
Here's the thing that gets me, and this is my thing that really triggers me about it. So the same. Hold on, just let me calm down. That fucking buy these or quote unquote buy these are the same people looking for $25 knockoff Masterpiece figures.
Yeah.
So it's like if you are in a place in your life where you need to cut corners like this, that you're taking these risks.
Stop wasting your mom's money.
Cut corners. Are you making the right decisions? Like, are you really spending your money? Like, do you really need to be here right now? Like, you want to come back later? Like, get your shit together. It's just.
People think that they're. If you this is not life or death. This is it's a hobby. You don't have to have this stuff. It's fine to get a deal here and there, and that's cool. I wish, I'll try to get deals too and everything, but come on now. If that's the only thing you can get is it's just $25, for a masterpiece, and you think that's what they're gonna be priced at all the time. You may not be you might not need to collect. Just go on to do something else cheaper. A hobby or something. I don't know.
I've now got a great idea for TFCon. I'm officially gonna have a table Robert, I need all your boxes. I'm just gonna have like blowout prices on everything. It'll be like Pandanus, $150. My table will be up for like an hour. Everything will sell out, but then everybody will open it. And it's just hairbands. And then it'll just disappear.
I think say don't stay around TFCon for very long, man. Some angry nerds and pitchforks and shit. I don't know. They're just sometimes you just don't need if you don't have the funds to collect. And I'm not trying to say that not to collect, but if you just doesn't have the money, then and you're sacrificing other things like water, food, or something, bills. You're not collecting for the right reasons.
Yeah, but it's not,
I ain't saying that in a long time. Shit, far.
It's not these people. It's that they're just sacrificing their allowance. I mean, it's pretty. We make fun of them. They live in their basement and everything. But no, these are probably grown people with families and shit. And not all of them, but there's probably some out there that are sacrificing, things that you really need in life just to get a toy. I just wish they weren't. I just wish they didn't get their money back. That's all. I just wish they did not.
Who needs food when I can have a $20 MP Primal?
There you go. Exactly.
I'm with Robert though. I mean, it's about having like some consequence to go with your decisions. Like that's why a lot of people do the things they do, all over the world in all aspects. Like from the poorest to the richest, like they do it because they don't know consequence.
They get away
sometimes.
with it.
Yeah,
that's the younger generation. They've not been, they didn't get their ass whooped.
Well, half these people are our age, Matt. So, but
that's true.
I don't know. I mean,
that's
it's not really
worse.
an in-depth
That's even
thing.
worse, man.
It was just something I wanted to kind of mention and get some opinions on from you guys. And anyone that's listening, like if you have an opinion, send us a email or a dispatch or something.
Now I wonder as a disinterested party, if you see somebody on Facebook state like they're told, hey, that's a scam, don't do it, and they say that shit, well, even if it's a scam, PayPal, I'll give you my money back. Can you go ahead and notify PayPal that this person is attempting to defraud PayPal? Just send an email. Would PayPal
I don't think it'd do any good. That'd be cool.
Contest their claim? PayPal must have a basis to contest a claim. If you knowingly conduct, you're a party to fraud, they don't have to honor it. So
You're such a narc, Robert.
Yeah.
Knock.
I'm a hater. Sorry.
Well, I mean, that's all in good. Yeah, I mean, I wish you could, but I don't think it just fall on deaf ears.
I think you know. No, I think they want an excuse not to pay claims, just like any insurance company.
Well, why don't you look into that, Robert?
I'm gonna narc on you fuckers. Can't wait.
What's Skullface think of this? Does he have a thought on this or not? He's just sitting back there.
He's in a mood. He's pulling a Matt Baldwin tonight.
No. I don't have a lot to offer.
Okay. All right, move along.
Bobby's one of those guys that does this. So.
He's lurking.
No. I don't do that much. I don't do that much buy, sell, and trade.
I don't either.
You don't have
buy, and buy.
It's not really buy, sell, and trade though. I mean, it's just the fact that it's just another instance of people being inconsiderate and stupid is really all it is. And I mean, I guess that bothers me more than some people.
I'll be honest with you. I've seen the eBay scammers, and I've said, what if? I've done it a couple times because I know I can get my PayPal claim back. And it's on eBay. If it's costing them money, then they need to figure out how to deal with it. But I'm not gonna go and be like, oh, here's MP10 for $20. Like, I've taken my shot when it's like, some third party thing that's instead of like $120, it's like, $95 or something like that. And those have turned out to be frauds, some of them too. But what if? So,
Robert D, get them.
Get them, 95 versus 120. I don't think that's crazy because you might have just found somebody willing to sell it cheaper.
Right, exactly. And I'm willing to take the chance, knowing I can get my money back. But I'm not an idiot who's like, oh, $20. Yeah, clearly, I should get this thing and expect, whatever.
Well, that's kind of the thing though, because you can get your money back because PayPal or eBay will cover you. But then to compensate for that, in the long run, they're going to start raising fees on other people. So it's kind of
there's more.
They're not covering you. Like people who are selling, people like you who often sell. Like I see you post, you post things on eBay here and there, when you want to clear things out, and your seller fees start going up, and that's what covers it.
Sure.
Well, and that's the thing when people are just like, yeah, fuck it, doesn't matter. It's fucking foolproof.
Well, this is what these fucking idiots don't realize is they don't care about tomorrow. They care about today. It's not just maybe, the seller's fees are going up. It doesn't affect me. You fucking idiot. Yes, it does, because either the sellers are going to get shouldered out because the prices are too high. They might not bother. Right? You're encouraging the fraudsters to multiply. So you'll have more of that. Eventually the bubble will burst. And there goes your little fun of buying, relatively cheaper toys on eBay.
And these are the same people that don't want to pay fees when they buy something. You'll give them a good deal on something. You'll sell them a $30 toy for $15, and then they'll stick you with the fees.
I don't know why if you ever bought from anyone using PayPal, you wouldn't want to pay the fee as a buyer.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless I know you, I want to pay the fee. That's me. I want to pay the 5%. I want to cover the transaction on my end. It's more important for me to spend the $2 on the 40 than it is for me to spend $38 and save you a couple. I'd rather just pay it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you tip people when you pay for stuff on PayPal, Robert?
No.
No. That was funny.
Do you tip your super? Your building super?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
For Christmas?
I don't tip anybody.
Wow.
We don't tip in Australia because people earn their wage and get paid properly.
Yeah, cunt.
You don't tip your tattooists?
Nope.
Tattooists?
They charge like $180 an hour. I'm not going to give them a fucking tip as well.
Fuck that shit.
Cheapo. If they only knew.
What?
Wait, how much do you pay an hour? How much do you pay them an hour?
Sorry, Robert laughed over the top of you. What did you say, Greg?
How much did you say it was an hour?
An hour, $160 to $180. So about $150 US.
I was trying to cut into a joke real quick. When you get a piece of shit on your back, you're going to have to live with your lasers off.
I know, motherfuck. I feel horrible about it.
Hey, we got questions.
I didn't pay for it, so that's fine. Well, we got questions, do we, Matt?
I like how Matt decides when the show is important to move on. I feel like Matt should be the
I don't have to be on, Justin. I don't have to be on.
You should be the permanent host, though.
Maybe we should vote then.
Okay, vote it. Vote, please. And when you say it, say World Star too, so I'll leave.
Can I write in a measure on that ballot for him to take Robert with him?
We should have a hearing.
All right, Matt, run us through the questions.
No, Bobby B reads them. He's a better reader.
I feel like you shouldn't be jumping to the questions if you're not prepared to read them, Matt.
I'm sorry. I
agree. I second that. Go ahead.
I thought we were ready to move on. I'm sorry.
We need an intro. Read.
Apologize.
All right. But Justin, did you have something else that you wanted to add to the PayPal thing?
No. I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have, but I might have forgot it, so it's fine.
Okay. MP Collector. Do any of you plan to make any major changes in the way you display your figures in 2017? I ask because we in the fandom have been exposed to a ton of different display strategies in the last year, and some of them have me thinking about making some changes. Brother Jisk's, we're in a union now. Brother Jisk's recent move to showcase both a bot and an alt mode for each MP figure really appeals to me, and it is something I had never considered before. Don't do it! I was similarly impressed with Brother Decepticon's recent move towards showcasing the work of a single third-party company, and that's got me thinking as well. Don't do it! Finally, while I have never seen it, I have heard a lot of praise regarding Brother Russman's strategy of displaying signature pieces from across a variety of franchises, and that's got me thinking even more. It looks nice, but it's not as fun. Anyway, I'd love to hear from the SCU guys regarding whether or not they envision making any changes in 2017 as a result of something one of their fellow collectors has done with their displays.
All right, I want to go first. Can you stop picking on Adam so much? Whenever we mention him, all you do is just tear him down.
Bash him.
Not fair.
All he does. Poor Adam. That's a good guy, man. God damn it, Adam.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's great.
He's
Did you hear that? He was like, "Yeah, he's great."
Yeah, that was condescending. Great.
He's great.
Who wants to go first?
You do.
I just want to say I like how Bobby was able to get his opinion in before he could get cut off. He's like, I'm just going to cut myself off. I'm good.
That's how you outsmart Interrupticus.
I can go real quick. Just get mine out of the way. Mostly like, yeah. Anyway, mostly I think like the collections like Lenny and stuff have are like super impressive, and the one bot mode, one alt mode, like that's cool and everything. But for me, it's all about like the things I find interesting and like really the best representation of one character. The multiples would be based on how interesting the particular toy or character is to me. And so if I were going to take anything from anybody else's collection, I'd really like to have some lights to, shine down upon my figures when I'm displaying them in the room. And that's it. Other than that, like, I'm happy with the way I do my collecting, but the way I do my displaying could be improved.
I'll say this, like, I recently, finished that room on my basement, so I've been able to expand everything. I feel like my basement just took like a massive burp, and it feels really good now. So I am going to be conscious about what I buy in the future in terms of how that affects my area. I just what's up, Greg?
Oh, I was just going to try to slip in. Bobby got woke. It would have been better.
I'm so woke now. God, I'm so woke. First the Earth thing, and now this. So anyway, I really want to give things that I think are worthy of the time to shine, their time to shine. And one of the things, it always starts with a punchline, always ends with a fact.
Hey, you know what? It wasn't a punchline.
But they have their shine, don't they? Like they're
No, not to me.
Do they?
But I understand where you're coming from. So.
Like they're all in a nice little place. They're easily seen. They're like I don't know.
Not heard.
So I'm moving. Like I'm in the process of moving my Star Wars 3 3/4, which is like a fucking next to impossible collection to display. And I took an IKEA Billy, and most of my collection is displayed on IKEA Billies or IKEA Detox.
Shout out to Billy.
Yeah.
Billy.
We were yelling that we were trying to find the Billies in the IKEA warehouse, and we were like Adam, Joe, and myself were just yelling up and down the house, Billy, Billy. Anyway, so we took Joe was over here today, and we were like cutting these styrofoam sheets, and we made these like tiers, and we started cutting them and putting this glue.
That is a lot of cutting to make a bunch of tiers for your Transformers.
Yeah. And then put them in a shelf so that the 3 3/4 collection can be displayed on 1, 2, 3, 4 tiers.
That's smart. That's actually really smart. I like that.
We're carving it so it'll look like the bricks of the Yavin Temple. And like we're gonna, like a background and a floor piece and the whole bit. And like once I have like a light strip in there, it will look like that whole 3 3/4 collection will have like a fucking moment, and like it's really I had them all at nuts to butts in Matthew's terminology on a CD shelf, and it's an impressive collection, and even I who own the fucking collection, paid for the fucking collection, have never really had the opportunity to appreciate the collection, and I think that's what I am. Like, I'm okay with a quantity over quality type of thing in a sense. Not that I buy shitty toys, but like, Adam would rather have one $2,000, in some cases $4,000 piece than 30 other things, right?
I hope but Pam isn't listening.
I doubt that she is. So, like, but I'm definitely going to be paying closer attention to the quantity aspect. And like, I'm okay with quantity as long as it has its time in the sun. I guess. Like Matthew's collection right now, for me, the way it's displayed, although it's an extremely impressive collection, would make me extremely anxious at the moment, because that is what I'm trying to move away from. That's my 2017 thing.
Matthew's collection?
Wow. Found a way to take a dig at Matt. I appreciate it.
I'm just as a visual, because that's what my Star Wars 3 3/4 collection looks like.
Nuts to butts.
Yeah.
Well played, Bobby. Well played.
Matt, do you have anything to say for yourself?
No, that's his opinion, man. I respect his opinion. I'm basically, I'm gonna have a lot of free time after February, so I think I tried to have all my collection as far as like lines, like RID, G1, Energon, whatever, I had them all together. But since I've got more and more stuff, I've just been adding, just wherever I can fit. So basically, I may just take down everything and do it by character. Have all my Starscreams together, have all my Primes together, have all my whatever, so, anyway. And I may display it like that, then just have, certain maybe groups, like the Headmasters in one group, or, I don't know, some other stuff, the tapes, all my tapes are in one little, different group. So, I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I do have a clusterfuck of a lot of stuff, and I would like to get back and try again and be able to dust everything, and then put it back up there as character-wise, and do it that way. So that's probably going to be my 2017 project out there. And I'm planning on getting some Detox too, so I can, put some, third-party stuff, my Dinobots, and everything, and some Masterpiece figures in them, so it can free up more room in here. So
are you saying the Hasbro figures are not worthy of a Detox?
No, I said Masterpiece.
No.
Oh, Hasbro?
That's Takara. Those RID, whatever they are now, Commander class. They're going.
No, they're not Detox worthy, Justin. That's how you're going to put it. Yeah, I might put some Prime figures in there, or some animated figures. There might be some good stuff in there. I don't know. I'll have to see. Thank you for concern, though.
You're welcome. Just making sure that Hasbro is properly represented. That's all.
What I want to know, Justin, how do you display your figures?
Well, that's funny you should say that. You can go on my Instagram and look at the pictures.
So, ooh.
Thanks for following me on Instagram, Robert.
Why don't you answer the question?
How you going to do yours, Robert?
Why don't you follow me on Instagram?
I don't.
Okay. I don't know. If I had the real estate, I would do it differently. Ideally, I would like to have like a couple of shelves, like like Billy ones, like just to showcase figures at a certain time. Like have like the regular display shelves with a stand in there, and then pick and choose every so often based on the flavor, how I feel at the time, and like just kind of do scenes, like to showcase articulation and stuff, maybe stuff from the show or the movie. Just showcase the certain figures and have something cool. Move it around, change it up. That's what I would ideally like, but I don't know how I could ever do that unless. I mean, I've been really toying with the idea, not necessarily for sure going ahead with it, no pun intended, of maybe just moving away from MP scale and just going legends and big guys, because that would give me so much more versatility, at least just in playing with my toys. I'm not definitely doing that, but I've just been thinking about it.
Pretty cool.
Because I think like when you invest all this money and shit. Like I
think I understand where you're going. Like you want it to look good. You want it to look good.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to be able to reap the benefit of it. Like I feel like I reap the benefit of most of my like Star Wars collection, and I feel like now I'm actually starting to reap that benefit. Like I don't know if I mentioned it last week or not. I can't recall when it happened, but like with the new setup. Like, for the first time ever in my fucking life, I have, like, the Ewok Village, the Millennium Falcon, the Death Star, and the Shuttle Tidarium all on display.
Oh.
And I've never in my lifetime and I've had most of that shit as hand-me-down since I was like 5. I've never in my lifetime had that shit displayed, ever. And it's incredibly rewarding. It looks like shit, you know, because it's old as fuck, and it comes from a simpler time, you know, and like, it's not impressive, but it is impressive that it's my childhood shit.
Yeah.
And it's on display. Like it's finally made it to the dance floor, you know. And and it has its own space. It doesn't feel cluttered, and it's fucking rewarding. It didn't cost me a thing.
You're rewarding.
Your mom's rewarding.
She is.
Damn. I think Greg's the only one that had answered. Greg, how's your collection gonna look like?
Man, my collection was like shit.
Word.
I got shit every fucking where. I got Seacons on the fucking living room table. I got Receptor in a basket. I got fucking Lupus. The tail broke on me, where it was pinned.
Oh, shit.
What?
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it. Well, I've only transformed the fucking thing one time. I think it was
bullshit.
where the pin went through. I think it cracked it, and I think it just like messing with it worked its way out. Well, I'm getting another part. I already have one, hopefully working. But yeah, I transformed it back to bot mode to put him on a shelf, and I put the sword in his hand, and it just flopped like a limp penis. And I was like,
sword?
No, it's more like sword.
Okay,
sword.
Okay.
Don't say anything. Sword. But yeah, I've got bookcases, and I put those LEDs up, and like we're moving some stuff around, and Kit's giving me another case in there. She's gonna move some of her pops into the bedroom. Yeah. I just have to figure it out. Like I need at least 2 more shelves, because I don't want my stuff to be all on top of each other. Like I want to have it spread out so you can look at it and you can enjoy it. Well, me. Like I want to be able to like look at it and enjoy it. But also, we have IKEA opening. IKEA is opening here in a few months. Yes. I know I'm going to get Detox, so it's like, how much more do I want to put into these bookshelves in the meantime?
Well,
so what am I going to do?
But hold on, though. Your display options are more limited in a Detox. You know, unless they look
so much better though.
Well, they look great. No, I'm just saying, like, you can't put as many figures on one shelf with a Detox.
You can do whatever you want with them.
Yeah, I think with the Detox I'll be able to do, because I don't have that many figures. See, this thing with the bookcases, like I don't have that many well, I do for my like my season 1, season 2 Autobot masterpieces, but like I have a shelf with Toy World Devastator and 3 Insecticons. I could easily fit that in a Detox.
But that's all that fit in the entire Detox.
Well, what else fits on the bookcase? You know?
Yeah. No, I
feel you, man. I feel you.
Well, yeah, you know, Detox are an even trickier beast. You know, like
do tell.
Like I don't know, man. It's. That's
you think they're overrated? Do you think they're too overrated?
No, I think they're really nice as long as you have the right things for them. I think that's right. There's a turn of phrase that Brave uses that I'm a big fan of. Not every shoe fits every foot.
Robert, I'm sending you a message in the chat, by the way.
Not every shoe.
I can understand where you're going, because like with Detox, you don't, like, you know what Justin said, you don't really want to put Hasbro stuff in there. You want to put like your statues or your big figures that look really nice, like, you know, or Hot Toys or SH Figuarts. You know, you want to put some of that stuff in.
I don't even think SH Figuarts works.
You don't think they would work for?
They're kind of too small.
Little. They're too little. Yeah, like Justin said, they're too small.
Oh, okay. So you want like bigger figures, like, you know, your Dinobots, your Fantasy Toy Dinobots, your City Bots. Kind of.
They need a presence, but they also need to not like crowd it too. It's kind of tricky. It's very tricky, in my opinion, the Detox.
So Pandanus would be
too fit.
Yeah, that's why I went with I paid way more for a fucking glass cabinet than a Detox for what I did, but I needed to display the stuff the way I did. I needed that room, and I couldn't do it in a Detox. Like, I wanted to do Detox because it would have been way fucking cheaper. like one.
Yeah, but with your collection, Lenny, you're the ones you have are perfect for. I mean, that's just you don't have a bunch of stuff, and
yeah.
So I think the Detox would have taken away from your collection.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
I wouldn't have been able to do, let's say, the Predacons all in robot mode and in animal mode on the same shelf. It wouldn't have happened.
Not at all.
I doubt you'd even be able to get them all in robot mode on the same shelf without them being all fucking fixed arseholes.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing, Lenny?
Well, it depends what you're into, Robert.
I think
Now,
that
I said Detox, but I guess I just mean like my shelving options will be open. I guess they don't necessarily have to be Detox, but I definitely want to move up to like a nicer. Like I think my town deserves a better class of display case.
Yeah. Like that's half.
That was a Dark Knight reference, Bobby. I got it. Okay.
I love how Bobby has to catch himself to do that to the voice. He like you can't flow right into it. You have to.
No, I gotta get into character, man.
There you go. I'm sorry. Go on, Bob.
I gotta feel that pain. I gotta imagine my parents dead.
Whoa.
I don't know. Like Lenny's cabinets are beautiful. I think that it is without question that Lenny has the best display cabinets for toys that I've ever seen
in the world.
In a personal collection. It's certainly the best that I've ever seen.
No, anywhere.
Maybe anywhere.
No, I think Robert's right.
You're gonna side with Robert on this?
It's like he sides with Adam.
You know what I can't wait for, Bobby?
What?
Skullfest Cribs 2017.
Well, there will be a Cribs episode this year, I'm sure.
I know you're working under a deadline. I can tell you, like, Dolphin, cut the fucking styrofoam, dude.
No, I'm not working on a deadline at all. But like, I don't know. It's just got to make sense. Like, like it makes sense for what Lenny's doing, and Detox can make sense. But like, I see a lot of people, a lot of Detox, and if if they're happy, I'm happy for them. I don't care how they display their collection, but I just think of it in terms of how I display mine. And most of the time, I'm like, this doesn't really work.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I have them set up now. I have a lot of empty spaces in Detox, but what that tells me is that I had shit that didn't belong in Detox to begin with. But now I have a lot of a space in Detox I need to fill with stuff. But all my Detox look sharp as fuck now. Like they have a presence. It's strong. It I don't know. It just like one piece, 1 to 3 is max.
Right, max.
Did you say max or max?
Max, M-A-C-S.
Maximum.
He called it
M-A-C-X, I think.
Dude, as far as Detox, man, I love the way that Gist is set up and Pinkertons is set up and J. Roos. Every time I watch Enter the Realm, every time I watch that, I love the background. It's just the way they're set up, and myself, I'm not too crazy about the lights and stuff. I think what Justin was saying. Justin, did you like the lights or not?
I mean, it depends. Like, I would like some lights on my black shelves. Like
right.
The Detox. I mean, I can take them or leave them because of the clear glass the whole way through.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's to me they're not that not that important, but I love the way that just room looks like a stripper room. I wait for some holes in the back to some strippers and everything. But I love their setups. Pinkerton's set up. I love J. Roos set up, and they were talking about the other night how also with the Detox you can set stuff up on the top of them. And then you also get, the whatever they're called on the bottom. Are they called billies? What are they called?
Yeah, that's the bookshelves.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the stuff that that you can put the Detox on. You can also store stuff underneath them and stuff.
But okay, the thing about the Detox, what's cool about, like, say, shout out to Pinkerton, his Detox, if you notice, he doesn't jam a million things into them. He's got a lot of them, and he'll showcase a doll in one of them.
Who is this? Pinkerton? Yeah.
He'll have like one doll on each shelf. see how I'm complimenting him and teasing him at the same time. But it's true though; it does look good. But you have to.
Yeah, they're nice looking dolls. I agree.
Well, like those Hot Toys, like that's an example of where you could get 3 in.
Dolls? You mean dolls?
Like you could have one
shocker.
Stop it. You could have one shelf of a Detox with Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and it'll look fine. You could have one with Darth Vader and 2 stormtroopers behind them, and it's gonna look fine. But like any more than 3, and that's when it starts looking cluttered.
Looks like a locker. Starts looking like a glass locker, and it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Detox responsibly.
I like their setup. Detox for life, man.
Detox responsibly.
Have any of those guys modded their Detox so that it's like 2 side by side without the like dividing center part? I know you can do that pretty easily.
You can do that?
Yeah, you can do it. There's a few like mods, and they actually look pretty good. And the 2 shelves line up, but they don't have that divide, so you get a wider space. Like that's what I almost did.
Is there support in there?
Well, look, man, I'm not an engineer, but I've seen people do it, and they've got their shelves full of crap. So
I don't know if any of them have. I'm not speaking for them, so I don't know for sure if they have that or not. But I don't think they do.
You have a floor full of glass.
Shut up, Robert.
What kind of shelves do you have, Robert?
Billies.
Okay.
I have they're white Billies with gray back with the gray.
Oh, you went the white.
No, it's white with gray on the inside, so I like that. Pandina stands on his own shelf, and he's got the Fans Toys Headmasters with him, and enough light comes down from the top, so like the Decepticon Stinger is like menacingly somewhat lighted. If you have good lighting, I think lighting is a big part of any display.
No.
Like Greg, your lighting is great. I love what you were doing. Yeah,
Greg inspired my lighting in my shelves. That's why I wanted to start doing lights.
Oh, I didn't do anything. It was Amazon and Kit.
Aw, thanks, Kit and Amazon.
That's all you need.
Thanks, Kit and Amazon.
It's but Kit, not Kit, but Kit.
And but Amazon.
No, she's not scared.
Yeah.
She's not scared of the internet, motherfucker.
My wife's not scared.
No, well then Lisa doesn't need to hide behind the B anymore.
I do that. She's like, "Why do you call me that? That ain't my name, fool."
Yeah, but that's because you're at the supermarket and you call her that.
That's true. I do call her that all the time. She gets mad.
That's not my name.
That's not my name.
Matthew.
That's not my name. Okay.
I'd like to see, like Justin, like, have you got? Are you finished your setup at your new house?
No, not at all.
Why don't you check them out on Instagram?
Not at all. No, I've just got some.
Don't answer. Don't answer.
Hold back.
Whoa.
Follow him on Instagram, Bobby B.
I do follow him. Let me see.
No, your Nerd Rage Radio does, but you don't.
Shut up. Go lurk him. Lurk away, lurky.
Let me. I'm gonna go do some lurking.
Lurk.
So how much are you done, Justin? How many percentage-wise? Like you 50% done?
No.
Probably not even probably 25%, because I gotta figure out what I want to do for like pictures on the wall, and I want to get some of those like floating shelves like I have in my office.
Yeah, it's impossible to really get a feel for this from these pictures.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's very basic right now. It's just enough to kind of show some things, and that's it.
Are these Billies? These are Billies, aren't they?
Nope.
They're they look like
cheap,
Billies.
online things. They're Margaret's. Yeah, that's right.
I thought, or Kevin's. Could be Kevin's.
Wasn't Billy Ultra Magnus's name?
Yeah.
Blaster.
Blaster. Yeah.
Are you okay, Billy? No, not really.
What was
And then
Fort Max's name?
It's like find the power pack and then it explodes.
Space Station Bruce. That's what my
Battleship Bruce. Or
Battleship Bruce. There you go.
I need to see that shit.
Good question, MP Collector. Thank you as always.
They're always good.
We gonna read any more questions?
You definitely you stimulate.
Yeah.
It does, MP.
Well, yeah, because I think that like that display factor is so important, man. Like, I don't know.
I think it's the reason why a lot of. I think it's the main reason why you collect is because you want people to come in and be like. Because I love when people, that come in that doesn't know that I collect Transformers, come in and be like, and you just see their face like, wow. nerd, but they're still like, it's impressive, and you want that. That's what a lot of people want that, for their collection. That's the reason why they collect, is because they want to be proud of it.
Yeah, I don't know, like, it's funny. Like 2 weeks ago my Transformers shelves were my pride and joy, and now my Transformers shelves are the ones that look the most cluttered. And like I'm trying.
Damn, you bought a lot of shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to sort out how to fix that now, and I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Fire sale.
I'm working on it. I don't know what the key is to them, because like for me, like, it's very important to have the ARC bots together. Like it's just a large amount of figures that you have to have together to make it pay off. So I haven't decided yet how I'm going to work it, but I think ultimately it'll be finished dioramas for every shelf, because like now that I've started working on one, like it is addictive, and like just seeing it come together, I'm like, god damn, like every shelf be like its own little world is a pretty cool concept.
I think you should turn the island of Misfit Toys into a massive diorama of Season 1 Autobots versus Season 1 Decepticons.
Yeah, but it wouldn't get any shine because it's not in a good place. What you call it? Joe wants me to get rid of the island altogether. He's like,
what are you gonna do with it?
I haven't conceded to his demands.
I know what he'll do with it.
Should though.
No, I think he's attached to it.
At Bobby's pace, he'll have the room of Misfit Toys. It'll be that one little room, that one little tiny one that we went into.
Bobby's basement is like the Pentagon. It has rings. It's like sections.
The stains, or is it just?
No, not like that. He has sections, and sub-basements, and caves, and bat caves, and shit.
It's very
kind of like Flat Earth.
Yeah.
Exactly, like Flat Earth.
Maybe make it a progression, Bobby. Like a progression from bad to best as you travel through rooms.
No, it's just like the main the main room, which I've been jokingly calling the great room. The great room is like all like
the feasting hall,
like kid franchise stuff, like all the franchise stuff I was into as a kid, and have grown to like Star Wars, Transformers, G.I. Joe. All that shit is in the main, the great room, as it were. And then there's the quote unquote studio, which has all the comic book and comic book related stuff in it,
including comic books.
Including comic books, all my DC stuff, my Play Arts Kai stuff, my SH Figuarts Marvel stuff, my DC Mafex and soon-to-be Figuarts stuff, all my DC statues, Marvel statues, all that stuff is in there. The Turtles are all in there.
Okay. You haven't mentioned an ape yet.
Oh, my apes are in the franchise. We're in the great room.
And what about the Tetrajets still on the windowsill?
Yep, perfect place for him.
Okay, round robin, everybody. Where do y'all see Bobby's collection in 5 years? Go, Robert.
Is that a conniption?
You just killed him.
Did I kill him?
It's on the apartment.
Yes. I think Bobby's going to have a new house with a guest house, and the guest house will be his collection house.
I have one more room down there to finish.
The murder room.
I would like to finish that. And that room is just
the murder room,
like a media room. And if I could get my DVDs and CDs in there, that would free up even more space, and I'd have a lot.
Masturbation room.
I'd have a lot more. That would be all I had. So. But yeah, it's I don't know, it's cool.
And then once you're out of room, you can just dig another basement under the basement, right?
No,
that's what I think.
I'm out at that point.
I think
he's already started.
He's already dig a cave, dude.
He's got Joe down there already digging down there. Joe do everything.
If I said I was going to do it, Joe would be at my house with a shovel first thing in the morning.
Shovel and a flashlight on top of his head. Let's go.
Yeah, dude does not let it.
Just tell him I'll supply the protein shakes, and you can get down there with a shovel and get swole.
It's very rare that I'm one who's tired, like working on a project, but like usually I'm the one like, come on, let's get it done, but it's recently been like I've been so fucking like, I guess with everything that's been going on, like
that back, man.
Like to my back also, like all that stuff. Like today I was like just sitting there for a minute, and, like he's just still plugging away.
You're getting old. That's called age.
The dolphin nature of his skin means that it cleans up real easy when the dirt's all over it.
It glistens off his body.
It's at a point where every day he's over here, I have to ask him if he wants breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like,
nice.
Like, hey man, you want anything for breakfast? Like, no, I ate on the way. Hey man, you want anything for lunch?
Is that because he doesn't like talking to your wife, or?
Like I have to tell my wife so she prepares enough food.
I like how you said tell.
Are you that mean to Adam that he don't come over and help you, or he doesn't?
Adam's always busy with his own shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just came and saw the room for the first time today, and that was really to record Nerd Rage. It was like
Adam has like a dozen 40K tables.
If I come up there, I want to go see his. I want to go see his stuff too.
He has like secret rooms beyond secret rooms for gaming and stuff. Crazy displays of all the stuff he's painted.
Yeah, I heard. I think Dustin and Brave and all that went over there, and they said that was really, really just it's not their thing, but
I did too. I did too. I'm sorry.
My bad.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Was you impressed, Robert D?
Very much so.
Okay. Why'd you guys all go to Adam's house when you were at Skullfest?
On the way home next day.
Do you have poppers? Do you have party favors? I'm trying to think while you guys are. Let's go to Adam's house. Let's go to Adam's house and get stoned.
It's funny.
Get stoned to play Atari.
His wife actually does make jalapeno poppers, I think.
Oh, nice. Well, he had Mountain Dew and jerky, so Robert was all in by that.
But yeah, it's like I think that like a smaller collection that's well displayed ends up meaning more than a bigger collection that's poor displayed.
Yeah, mine sucks. I know, Bobby. Just keep on.
That's another dig.
No, it's not. It's not at all.
It's okay.
It's not at all.
It's okay, boys. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, it's not true, Matt. And I've never seen your collection like in person, but seeing it in videos, I think that your collection suits you.
Read between those lines.
I think it's just this overwhelming like abundance of love for that franchise.
I think I'll be needing that card back. I think Bobby B.
Big discount for you, Mac.
Hey, Robert. At least I know I don't have to worry about him coming here to get it. Am I right?
Okay, you can talk about my collection. But you can't talk about me trying to get up there to Skullfest. Anyways.
No, I mean, like it doesn't like it's not like it's.
No, I know. It's every collection is different.
I almost think that if it's not worth playing with, is it worth having?
That's a good question. That should be a discussion.
That's the opposite, right? That's the opposite mindset.
Why though? Like a great toy is something that's great to play with and display.
Sure.
So that's my opinion. It could not be necessarily. You can't play with a statue.
No. I agree with you, but I can't play with my toys.
You do all the time. You just do so many reviews. You have no time. You're fucking inundated and saturated already.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't get to like
You like that?
I don't think I've ever told. I don't know if I told the story on this podcast, but like I remember the last time I played with my toys. I remember I was 19, and I had just bought the Toy Biz Capcom vs. Marvel figures.
Oh, nice!
Damn.
And I had like all the Street Fighter figures and the X-Men. That's all I got was like the X-Men characters and the Street Fighter characters. And like I got them all out. I got them. I was sat on my bed. I put them all on the bed. Like I separated like who's gonna be in what team and. Like I sorted it all out, and I went to start, and I was like, "It doesn't feel right."
No, well, that's not what I mean by playing with your toys. That I don't mean as a kid. I mean the act of taking it off the shelf and transforming it and playing with the articulation.
I was going to say that too.
I would respectfully submit that you do that at least 3 times a week.
Oh, okay, all right. I see what you mean.
I was going to ask Bobby, do you take down stuff like a certain one that you just look at and like, I haven't messed with him in a while.
I think he has no time to.
I don't have the time. time to. But I have gotten into the habit now since I've been redisplaying and learning a little bit about it. Like I'll go buy one or two like where I know that's like their kind of final resting place, and I'll pose them. I'll repose them. You know, like
you getting some more dynamic poses on your new shelves?
Yeah, I am. Like,
nice.
like not super actiony poses, but they just have a little bit more room to breathe, and I'm able to do a little bit more.
So,
like it.
So maybe there's a question like, what kind of collector are you? Are you a collector that likes to collect for just so you can play with them and mess with them, or do you just like to collect for just to display them, as a piece? I mean, is there a different collector like that? I mean, are collectors different like that?
I mean, I think that most of mine is display. Aside from the reviewing bit, most of mine is display. But I like the ability to manipulate that display.
But doesn't that cut out from being a transformer? Because I mean, that's what they're for, to transform.
Well, that's what Lenny's not doing anymore.
Why am I not?
Because you just have them in every mode. None of those figures.
I do it every time I buy one.
And that's it. Forever.
Yeah. Play, then display.
That's sad.
Why?
It's so sad.
It's beautiful to look at in person, Robert. You should come visit.
I would love to.
Yeah.
That sounded like seduction if I've ever heard it.
Mm-hmm. It was.
I mean, honestly, it was funny. I was thinking about this recently. I had, when I had less figures, when I first started collecting Masterpiece, when I had MP10, when I had MP11, when I had Grimlock, when I had Hot Rod, I really appreciated them much more, just because that's all that I had in terms of MPs, and they were really showcased. So it's almost like you lose the forest for the trees now with this. I mean, look at all these shelves covered in fucking beautiful stuff that you don't really get to appreciate individually much, unless you do the Detox thing, or like what Lenny did, or like what Greg did with his lights that inspired that stuff. Like, you really single them out and showcase them.
I think that's a hoarding
Amazon
mentality.
And Kit.
And Kit.
And Amazon, don't forget Amazon.
Yeah, I know.
Amazon.
And the LED makers in China.
The LED makers in China.
Thank you.
I don't want to. Yeah, the belly. I can't even say it. LED makers. The police, I think. LED makers.
I think it would just be bled.
Bled.
And Amazon.
I think that's the hoarding mentality that we have as collectors sometimes. Because I mean, my stuff is all in my room, but it kind of is a hoarding kind of a thing. I mean, not bad, but to where I have everything out. I don't have anything else outside my room, but just the mentality of you want more. You have to have more. Like Melissa always says, dude, you just got something last week. Why do you need something new now? Because I want it. Because I want something new. I mean, it's just that's the mentality we have.
That's why I think getting rid of your boxes, if you're never really gonna, if you're not really gonna sell your shit, not unless it's a fucking emergency, getting rid of your boxes is really cathartic because it directly attacks that hoarding problem, that addictive part of the collection. Yeah.
Matt, where do you keep your boxes?
In his ass.
And I have in my garage, I have like over 30 tubs full of just boxes.
Wow.
And I thought about, I'm getting rid of them, but I'm going to die one of these days, and I want her to sell them. Is that fine?
Do you think Belisa is going to be able to put each figure in a corresponding box?
No, probably not.
No, I couldn't. Matt has collections dating back. Fuck, he's got Energon. He has every line.
Well, if Belisa called one of us and asked for help, I mean, I know I would fucking go help her.
I would help her too, but I wouldn't have the first thing to fucking tell her. I'd be like, I don't even know what that is, Lisa. I've literally never even seen that before. I don't even think that's a Transformer.
I think that's a GoBot. I think that's a GoBot.
And then she said, but you're wearing a Hail Hasbro shirt.
I didn't know that Transmorphers.
If that's really mad, if that's really your concern, then you should catalog it. That's what you need to do. I don't think.
Yeah, I do, and I planned on doing that. I think we talked about that a couple of weeks ago. I plan on cataloging everything to make it easier for her because, I want her to sell this stuff, because she's
You're
not
going to be able to sell any of your Chug stuff.
I can just see Matt on his deathbed transforming his toys, and when he transforms that final one and puts it in a box,
he dies.
His head just drops to the side.
And to answer your question, yes, I could sell my Chug stuff, Robert. There's still Chug collectors out there. I could take them to like a comic con or something like that, and they would sell. They sell
one thing for sure, you're not going to be able to trade any of those movie toys.
as Matt,
Lurky McLurk.
I just want to be clear, as Matt dies, it's going to do that. Dun, 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 dun.
Who's going to be crying at my feet? Who's going to be crying?
Lenny.
Oh,
Matt's going to turn brown, and he's going to law off to the side.
Head on your feet.
And as the final breath leaves his body, it'll be.
Hell, that's brown.
And I'll be like, leave all my Hasbro stuff to Bobby.
and then for all of us in the know, we'll watch the Hasbro stocks and they just plummet. Love it.
I'll be like, Lisa, if I give it to Bobby, he has to keep it because it's a present.
yeah, true.
I'll be like, fuck you, Bobby. Oh.
Get back to the Island Misfit Toys. Joe wants me to get rid of it. He was like, just put it in the trash can. Put it in the trash. I was like, I can't just throw this shit away. He's like, yes, you can. He's like, at first it feels wrong, but by the time you feel like the third or fourth one, it feels right. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that. And I was like, maybe I'll put them in a bin. He's like, yeah, put them in a bin. You know what the bin is? And I was like, what? He's like, it's the place you put it before you put it in the trash can.
All I know is at Fans Toys, there's gonna be like those internal monitors like Unicron, and there's gonna be a video of Matt handing like the keys to his collection to Bobby. And Fans Toys like,
oh, that's funny. Good shit, man. God damn.
That's good.
I don't think, honestly, what I see on Facebook at least is I see people trying to sell Chug stuff. I think at cons you do get to sell Chug stuff, but I think more commonly, like on at least on Facebook, they don't move. And I've seen a few people comment like, "Is anybody buying Chug anymore?" And those are the same people who can't sell it.
There's less people selling Chug than there is everything else. I think people are like in disbelief. I think the post you're referring to, people still buying Chug stuff because they don't think they can sell their stuff, and people usually buy it, and unless it's Combiner Wars. Now that
your whole classic, your Chug line, your classics and all that stuff. That usually, I'm sure they could still sell them.
G1 will always sell. I mean, that's only going to go up. I mean, can you imagine having a collection where you have a masterpiece next to its G1 counterpart? I mean, that would be really cool.
Yeah, you know what?
If it's sealed G1, if it's sealed G1, I would agree with. I think loose G1's kind of.
What was you saying, Bobby?
Yeah, no, just that Jisk was gonna do that. Like he said, that's where the whole thing started. He was gonna do the G1 alt mode and then the masterpiece robot mode. And I was like, dude, I could have got behind that. Like I get that, but that whole like buying to everything, that shit is not for me.
Now you're gonna make fun of my collection. Here we go.
No, yours I'm okay with too. If you actually did what you said you were gonna do. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, is that because he doesn't have all the Hexatron?
That's right.
Take care of me and Lenny. I want you to critique on Justin and Robert and.
I haven't seen Justin's and Robert's. All his are by his television.
What are you talking about?
I used to say that. I don't know. I used to say that all yours were like in the main room, like by the television, like where the
not anymore.
I know, but I haven't seen it.
Not anymore.
That's only because your housekeeper kept breaking them.
I think I'm gonna have Lenny. Yes, exactly. No, that's exactly why I was like, you know what? I have it's. I guess this is technically a walk-in closet, but it's It's gigantic for a walk-in closet. I could lay in this head to foot either way and not touch the walls, you know. But
and you're gigantic as well.
By the way, Lenny, I heard the air quotes when you said housekeeper. If no one else did, I heard them.
Housekeeper, or the friend, my daughter's friend. They're like find little things broken, like Rumble's missing a fucking gun, like little things that drive me crazy. My Apex twins, one of the figures, the guns are broken, like little, and it drives me nuts knowing that something like that I didn't have a hand in, you know. So I was just like, I'm gonna clean them out and just make it with a closed door and no one can touch my shit anymore, you know. But I think Matt and Lenny might be in New York at the same time at the end of the year before TFCon, so we might be broadcasting from this room. We'll have to do it by video.
Oh shit!
We'll do it by
Lenny,
video.
what are you doing for TFCon? What's your room situation?
I'm not sure yet. I think Cody wants me to bunk down with him, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't want to interrupt that hot lesbian love session.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know,
shout out to that hot lesbian, man.
He's gonna try to banish you to the tub. He's English and you're Australian.
What?
I was just going to say, if you didn't have arrangements and Kit didn't go, I'd be humbled if you would,
for sure.
You know, stand outside of my door and make sure people don't want autographs when I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, I can. Look, I'll do that regardless, Greg.
Yeah, he was just staying with anybody else. He's like, okay, I'll stand out right in front of your door.
Yeah. I'll keep watch. I'll watch you while you sleep.
I got my room booked. Yay.
I got mine too, man. That's a good feeling to be an adult and have your shit fucking taken care of in advance. To go to the toy convention.
I'm an adult and I got toys.
I'm 41 years old now, and I still am coming to grips with the concept of being an adult. How fucking sad is that? I'm like, I could do that.
This year. Fuck.
Did I tell you guys what I'm doing for TFCon?
Naked.
Yes. So I'm doing that thing where you put like the $2 a weekend, your savings account, like
yeah,
you do $2, $4.
We do a Christmas thing like that.
But I'm doubling up, and so half of it's going to be savings and half of it's going to be TFCon. Nice. So I should have like $1,300 like for TFCon, which is fine. You know, that covers my room and my flight and all that stuff. And
hashtag Rob Greg.
Yeah. No, it's going to be in traveler's checks and. But
no, we do that too. We do that at Christmas. We do a Christmas fun like that. It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I just saw it. I always thought that stuff was hokey, like the whole penny a day thing. But I'm like, you know,
I mean, it's for Christmas. I think it's around $1,500. I think, give or take.
Damn.
If you do it, it's $1 a week. So you go $1, then you do $2, and you do $3. And I mean, it adds up. I mean, if you stick to it, it's a pretty good, way to, because you don't, if you got $1 hanging around, just, throw it in a jug or something, or a barrel, whatever you.
Barrel of pennies.
You have a barrel?
Things are different in Arkansas. You live in New York, Robert. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
I'm trying to mix things up too. So, like, if I look at my bank account, and like, let's say the last two digits of the dollar amount's like 16. Then I'll throw $6 in savings and make it even 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah. $4.
Like if it's like
I ain't talking Transfomers.
I don't want to see where I'm at in life and $16. Then I'll put like
6 is 10.
Yeah. So I'll add extra to it. Yeah, it's like little bits here and there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it adds up, man. It's a good thing, man.
That's actually very smart. That's very smart. I might
$7 in for 2017. And it's what, the 10th? So, yeah, it's not bad.
Any of you guys walk around? I mean, how much cash do you guys walk around with for buying when you go to a con?
Why are we gonna tell everybody how much cash we walk around? Really, Robert?
You scared?
No, I usually only get money out for exclusives. Like,
yeah, he's busy. He's busy willing and dealing, man. He ain't got time to buy that shit, man.
Well, it's like it's just because. Like, there's just so little that I want that I'm going to find.
That you can get on already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you already have everything, so.
Well, no. It's,
Well, no, I mean, I understand where you're coming from. You
Like
know,
the
you don't
Yeah,
buy-
no, I do too.
Yeah.
yeah, like it's very rare. I think at TFCon this year, I got Generation Toy Jazz and the exclusives.
But you know, you really didn't save a lot by getting them at the con.
I didn't save a penny.
Yeah. So I mean, I just go just because I like to buy a lot of shit. That's just me. But you know, a lot of people like Dust. He don't buy anything. I don't think he even bought anything at the TFCon this year or last year. He just whatever you can find online easily. I mean, it's not hard.
Just buy the damn shattered cast glass.
Well, unless it's a new release. If you're walking to a dealer and you have a cushion of cash on you, you don't have to have all your cash because you can always go back to the ATM and take out more. But if you have a certain cushion, you always have negotiating power because you could be like, I'll pay you cash. What could you knock it down to? And they'll always come down further when they see cash.
I carry a lot. I think I had $1,200 at last year's.
You can also do the tactic where like, I only have like 80 left in my wallet. I'll give you that.
There you go. There you go.
And then you give him that, and then you pull out the other like 80.
He bought 100. Bought 100. He's like, can you break 100?
Robert, do you tip for your Transformers at TFCon? If you're going to talk him down, do you still give him a tip? Like, does it just level out, or?
He tips that masseuse and everything, and the people do his fingers.
You're gonna gag. We gotta tip everyone here. You're gonna see.
Oh, I've been. I know.
Wow.
I'm tipping shit in New York, man. Fuck that shit.
That's why I'm not gonna let either of you tip. My father-in-law, we went to a restaurant, my father-in-law, and it's like a decent restaurant that my family goes to sometimes on nice occasions, and I happened to see what he was tipping, and he was fucking just screwing them. And I was like, oh no. And I just grabbed the bill.
No.
I paid the whole fucking thing and the tip. I was like, no.
You know what's funny? Dude, so he's not going to let either of you guys tip. In reality, you guys are going to walk into a restaurant. They're like, everybody quick. Here comes big dumb white guy. It's like everyone acts like we're poor. And
no,
then,
you go to one of the restaurants I go to, because I'm a good tipper, they are going to fucking give you a foot rub while you're eating your dinner.
Oh.
That's the purpose of tipping.
I'm just telling you, man.
Proper service.
Melissa is looking forward to this more than anything life itself. She wants to see New York so bad, and so I pray to whoever you will pray to. I pray to God that we get a chance to do this, because it's going to be a fun week. I mean, it's just going to be an awesome week. I mean, to go to TFCon, New York, and then to Skullfest. I mean, Skullfest is the cherry on top.
So TFCon, New York, then back to Arkansas.
Pretty much, yes. Yes, Greg. Sorry.
If you really love Lisa, you would rent Jay-Z and Rihanna to follow you guys around.
Okay. And sing in the Empire State?
Yeah. They get it right. Was it Rihanna? I knew it was Jay-Z. They get it right with Rihanna.
Jay-Z, and no, it's not Rihanna. It's
no, it's Jay-Z and Rihanna. No, they sing Empire State.
No, it's not. It's what's her face? Fuck.
No, I'll put.
Bobby, are you there, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm listening.
I'll put $50 on it. It's Rihanna.
Alicia Keys.
Rihanna.
Thanks, Avery.
I was going to say Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Fuck.
Well, it's Alicia Keys.
She died.
Yeah, I know. R.I.P.
Concrete. Alicia Keys' original version of that song was even better.
I used to have dreams about TLC when I was a kid, or when I was a teenager.
You guys should go to work and pull Jay-Z and Alicia Keys on a little red white rider wagon. Doing it. That would be awesome. I'd pay for it, actually. I won't go to the gift. I'll pay for it. Just let me know what happens.
My brother's kind of like Forrest Gump, and he's a security guard, or he was before he became a full-time teacher in the New York City public school system.
I guess we'd have to be there, Robert, to be funny, but okay.
It's pretty bad. But
why is he like Forrest Gump first?
Robert just laughed like he told someone a verbal flat.
He acts like him. He literally acts like that.
That's my boat.
He's got problems anyway. He's a security guard, and he was in a building that was like a fancy pants building in Manhattan, and Jay-Z was there with Beyonce, and Beyonce came in first, and he was the guy at the desk, and Beyonce is apparently not such a polite person to the help. So she was kind of rude to my brother.
No.
And Jay-Z came in later, and Billy, my brother Billy, he was just like, I don't know how you're married to her. She's a fucking bitch. Wow. And Jay-Z was like, if you were anybody else, you'd have a problem right now, but I know who you are.
Who is he?
He's a fucking, he's got issues. That's why he can't.
I don't get it. All right.
That's not a very good Jay-Z impersonation, though. Sounds like Joe Pesci.
It's time to end on that note, man. Yeah. Jesus Christ, Robert. Good job killing the podcast.
I know. Some people kill a chat. Some people kill a group.
Some people
kill podcasts.
So then Jay-Z walks to the room and he's all like, "Hey, what's going on?" He talks like that.
Does he really talk like that? Really?
No.
Yeah. When does he talk like that, Robert?
It's like H to the Izzo. E to the Rizzo.
You fellas, H to the Izzo. I'm here. What do you want from me? Yeah?
Is Jay-Z Italian? Jay-Z's Italian, isn't he? That's what
bad. He's like,
waist down. Am I right?
He likes meatballs and spaghetti. That
I just had a flashback.
That was racist.
Man, that fucking shit where it was like, if it doesn't look like the fucking fucking Big Pimpin' video, I'm out. Dude, that shit had me rolling.
Dude.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
So Matt, you're going to be staying right by the Barclays Center. Actually, Jay-Z owns the part of that team, doesn't he?
Does it? I hope so. I'm, like I said, we're trying our hardest to. We've got.
That sounds like he's not coming, Bobby.
No, we have two. We have two hotels already booked, and we just got to get one more booked near Baltimore or somewhere around where Bobby B lives, and then we're set. We're good to go. We just got to get our plane tickets and.
When I knew you weren't coming, when you said you weren't going to book a hotel where you had to pay up front to commit.
Oh hell yeah, I'm not paying. Come on now, I get my money.
Can't commit. What do you mean? I gotta be able to cancel.
Yeah, I do. I mean, shit happens. Something might happen. My mom might die or something. I don't know.
Oh my god! What the? Matt wins. He killed it.
It could happen. It could happen, and I don't want to happen. I never, ever want that to happen. But shit can happen, Robert. I don't want to commit like that.
Damn.
But I am going
to try to even do Shardouts now.
We are trying to make it. We're going
to do Shardouts.
Yeah, let's just end the show on that shit, man. Fuck that.
Fuck.
Gator, it's okay. It's okay, Gator.
Jesus.
All right. So shout-outs to blocking Robert from the ability to edit the show notes.
What? Who wrote that?
The Cool Table Network. The ROC, Toy Detox, Plastic Fanatics, Beer and Bolters, Third Road
can
Radio.
Can we shard out Sovereign's knee pads?
Yes. Oh, we didn't talk about that. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
We can edit it in. We can edit it in. We'll go back to it.
It looks like a duck.
8 weeks. Third Party Unlimited.
Oh.
Again. Fucking Robert off from editing. No, okay, go.
8 weeks is up on iTunes, everybody. It is live, and it's fucking really good. If I do say so for myself.
Not on YouTube though.
Go and give it a review. Tell them why you like Flat Earth Theory. And
is that about babies? I'm not familiar with 8 weeks. Maybe I missed something.
8 months to record it. They're calling
it. Yeah, it was originally. We weren't going to publish anything until we had 8 weeks in the can worth of episodes, and then we realized that we were probably only going to be able to do 8 weeks worth of episodes the whole year. So it's sort of changed. It's
Oh, so you're involved with it?
Yeah. It's just.
What is it? Fuck it.
It's just myself and Brave, and it is a hippity hoppity podcast.
He said who?
Oh.
And it's fucking. I've been listening to it this week, and it's fucking really good. So check it out.
I've been better if I've been on there.
It's like Netflix, right? You just released it all at once, yeah?
Yep, it's Netflix style. It's all 8 weeks are up at once.
All right.
Yeah, I should have been on there.
I have to binge watch that. So more shout outs to at Real Robot, at Fear Corps. I'm Ratchet, Third Party TF Crashes. Open Your Toys podcast. Come on, what are you writing, Robert?
Can we shout out? Can we shout out the official you know what discussion group?
Yes, I think we should. I've got to actually log into my Facebook to check so I don't get it wrong.
It's the official flat Earth, round Earth discussion.
Yeah, please don't get caught up in that third-party flat Earth, round Earth discussion. Just
do the official.
Yeah, just do the official.
I got one to say. Sorry.
No, go.
I just want to say, hey, if you love our podcast, get us out there. Get people out there to sub. Share our stuff. Get us out there. Like, say, hey, these guys are pretty cool. Listen to them. You might learn something. You might not learn something. Who knows? But hey, if you love us, show the love, man. Get us out there.
All right.
Okay.
And I just want to know.
What, two people?
You go, Greg.
Oh no, I was just going off of what Matt said. I was saying if you don't love us, get us out there too.
Oh yeah, definitely do that. And
sorry, Lenny, I apologize.
No, look, it's fine, Greg.
It's not fine.
No, man, look, I'm sorry I overreacted. Yeah, look, I'm really
whatever, Lenny.
Yeah.
Globe head.
Ball toucher.
Fucking globe
tard.
Globe-tard.
Somebody tell someone to shut the fuck up already.
Oh man, shut the fuck up, Galileo. Fucked it up.
Galileo.
Shut the fuck up,
Galileo.
Just said Newton too. Fuck you, Newton.